Opie is here, and his show starts now.
I decided with Where the Streets Have No Name because it's off the Joshua Tree, and U2 has announced that they're hitting the road. And they're going to be doing the whole Joshua Tree album.
And that was 30 years, you said? 30 years ago?
Yeah, it's 30 years ago that happened.
Whoa.
30 years ago. It came out, I believe, in, that would make it 1987. And then I was telling you on the QT.
Right.
That it was also the last time I did cocaine. Last time I was doing cocaine.
That's right.
30 years ago, and the Joshua Tree album was part of that night.
Jumping up and down on a fucking bed and singing it?
Well, I was jumping up and down on a bed completely naked with a gal. The gal was more into pot.
Right. She's a cheap date.
She was cool as hell, man. I actually really, really liked her a lot. And we went over to her house, me and my friend Bob,
right,
who's no longer with us.
Like he's dead?
Gone.
What killed him? The cocaine?
Yeah.
A little bit of everything?
He never got off just addiction in general.
He stayed on a Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
You can't stay that dude, man.
It wasn't pretty, but we lost Bob. He was an amazing, amazing guy. And me and Bob were at this girl's house with her friend.
Right.
And they were doing the pot. We were doing the coke. And I was doing a little pot as well.
This is an 87. So that 87 Coke, was it a strong Coke? What kind of, we talking Miami Vice?
It was Geneseo Coke.
Geneseo. So it's college?
It was SUNY Coke.
SUNY?
It was Western New York Coke.
So you think I got stepped on a couple times before you got it at your campus?
Of course it was stepped on. Are you kidding me? The Rockettes stepped on it. I swear to you, that was the only place I ever did Coke was in college at Geneseo.
Geneseo.
And I tell people, the amount of times the Coke up there was stepped on, I almost think I never did cocaine.
Really? Because you think it was just so much baby fucking laxative?
A little of everything. Speed and
that's in college. Was it easy to find cocaine in college?
Well, when you had a dealer at the fraternity house, yes.
There you go. That's white schools. That's that white college.
I mean, this guy is
amazing.
Had such a great business. 10 years later, I would go back to the frat house, and he's still hanging around.
What?
He had customers for a long time.
Holy shit. But if you can't give up your business, that's what you graduate.
No, he didn't want to give up that fucking spot.
So it was easy to find, like, blow.
Easy. I worked at a bar, and the story goes, and it is the truth, if you wanted to get paid by check,
right,
you wait downstairs. If you want to get paid with blow, go around back and go upstairs.
Really?
Yes. I never went upstairs.
Everybody else went upstairs. He was the only one downstairs.
I was one of the few downstairs, but I needed the money.
Right. I take money over blow any day.
Money, man.
Yeah, you got to take the money.
Didn't have a lot of money, so.
But that's the difference, because college, like, white kids had access to blow. Like, when I was in college, I could not tell you where to get blow from in Morgan State.
Really?
No, hell no. I can tell you where to get weed from. I wasn't even smoking weed in college, but I knew the dudes who smoked weed and who sold weed.
Yeah, but we got
never blow.
We got a bit of an age difference, though. Like we're talking, mid-late 80s.
I'm sure
it was
right
a lot
now,
easier to get.
It was easier to get back in the day. Yeah.
Oh my God!
But even in black colleges, it's not easy to get blow. Blow is not easy for black kids to get.
Really?
Yes, it's crack you can get.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Crack, you pack, your luggage is made out of crack.
Blame the government for that.
But yeah, blow is not a black, you can't get access to it.
Oh.
Not as like a young, no. You knew where to get, well, Cubans, so good.
You're asking the
Cuban?
I couldn't find a pencil. I can find you a kilo.
You're asking the Cuban.
I'll find you a baby and a kilo and a rifle in 10 seconds.
No, my college back in 87, it was very, very easy.
Very easy to find it.
Yes.
I'm sure it's the same now, too.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, so Joshua Tree, 30 years ago, they're going on tour. And yeah, it was also 30 years ago that I stopped doing coke because I was at this girl's house with my friend Bob, who's no longer with us.
Right.
And then we ended up in her room. We're naked. I'm jumping up and down on the bed because I'm out of my mind.
Right.
And I'm just playing Joshua Tree over and over again. Then that led to me going to take a shower because I was sweating my ass off and now freaking the fuck out. And now I'm on the bed just sweating, going, what the hell's going on?
I made a promise
and my
to God.
heart was just pounding out of my chest. And I actually did. I did the lame thing. I go, just get me to the morning. I'll never do this shit again.
Now, who were you talking to, Opie, when you said just get me to the morning? Who were you referring to?
Gwad.
Yeah. Deal with your relationship with the Lord. Deal with your relationship.
Power.
You son of a bitch, deal with it.
Not the commercial version.
No.
Not the commercial version of Gwad.
What do you mean, like, what's his name?
Just whatever.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
There's some cocaine amateur problems.
Amateur, and then...
But if you stopped in college, when did you start? White kids always start earlier.
There's a lot.
Probably,
the allowance is a lot thicker.
That it? The boom.
Yeah.
Probably,
you're right.
Probably like around. I didn't even smoke pot in high school. So freshman, I smoked a lot of pot, and then moved on to that as a sophomore. And then
I smoked pot
until
I was 24.
And
25.
then I was done. Just a few years later, I was done. That was it.
In and out. That's good.
And so I made it to the morning, and I never looked back. Never wanted to do it again, and have not.
You missed out.
Right.
Missed out on a lot of good
have
times.
not.
Missed out on a lot of good shipments.
A lot of good times.
And if you're in radio, you're offered it. I mean, back in the day, not so much these days.
Yeah, the awful new days.
You're offered. You were offered it all the fucking time.
I know, like PCP, like speed and shit must have been big for DJs who stayed up all hours.
I don't know, man. I skipped all that. I really did, yeah.
But it was a CD scene, though, the DJ scene, drug scene.
It was a lot of pot, and it was a lot of coke in my day.
Acid was big when I was a kid.
Acid was?
Acid?
Oh, man. I took acid once.
Well,
I'm taking it, but not as a kid.
Sherrod, I went to a house party, and I completely freaked out.
How old were you?
15, 16.
What? You're taking acid at 15?
Oh, yeah.
If you doing it
by 16, I was a full-blown adult as far as drugs are concerned.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I was cooking. You know what I mean? It was just everywhere.
Right.
So I completely blacked out on acid. So I went to this house party. Everyone took their shoes off.
Can I stop you for a second? We're talking about drugs, and then Roland comes in here with these chocolate lollipops. I'm thinking there's something to these things.
It better be something to them.
And it turns out they're just chocolate fucking...
No, they're not.
I think, what are they?
Whoa, what did I say wrong?
Everything.
Okay. Okay. What is it called?
I apologize,
There's
Roland.
a chef.
Yeah.
Here we go. I like
Whose name is David Burke.
Okay.
I know David Burke.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are his.
Yeah.
He invented this. This is not a lollipop. This is a cheesecake.
The cheesecake lollipop.
Cheesecake and lollipop.
Yes.
So I brought them.
Yes.
And I also, David Burke brought us, each one of us, a nice little steak knife to take home.
Oh.
With his name on it.
Oh.
Because now the Cuban has a little culinary connections from Roland's Food Court.
Whoa.
So I'm letting it all, I eat, you eat.
Let's see what kind of steak knife it is.
They got that place at the Bloomingdale's. You got that turkey burger.
Now he's got
there.
a new place on 62nd, which is incredible. He makes the best soups in the world. But anyway, he invented these.
Okay.
And when you look at them, they look like a lollipop, and you eat them, and they're a cheesecake.
It's a cheesecake, yeah.
They look amazing. I got a chocolate one and a strawberry one. But after the drug talk, I'm thinking there's something else going on here.
I mean, I can call my guy. I think Julio's up. You know what I mean?
Definitely, then they can definitely up.
Yeah, so I was 15 on acid, completely blacked out.
Right.
And the place, the kid had a house. He had like a Miami Vice house. It was all white carpet. So everyone took their shoes off in the front foyer. I decided to take everybody's shoes and go lock myself in the hallway closet.
This is when you were on acid?
On acid.
So you took everybody's shoes and locked yourself in a closet with their shoes.
Right. So everyone's freaking out. So I'm getting even crazier and crazier. No, I'm not sniffing anything. I'm on acid.
You didn't sniff the fucking shoes?
No, I'm hoarding all these sneakers.
What did that mean to you at the time? Do you remember?
I was like a little honey badger. It was nothing. I wasn't thinking anything. It was just completely insane. So everyone's knocking on the door.
On the closet door.
Let me my shoes. Give me my shoes. First kid gets the door open with a butter knife. I punch him dead in the face and close the door again. My friends quickly realize what I'm up to.
Right, because they know you're on a...
So they start feeding people to me so I can punch them in the face. Because my friends are the worst ever. So they're like, Carl is complete taking headshots at people. So then they'd be like, I hear them. You want your sneakers? You want your sneakers? Go ahead. Door's open. They'd open. Whack! I'd punch him in the face. Oh my God, Carl just punched me in the face. And I close the door. I was like a punching sneaker troll for like a half hour.
Why? What?
Yeah.
Why did acid do that to you?
I wish I knew.
Well, you can't answer that question.
Where did you get it from at 15?
My cousin.
Fucking cute.
He was old, bro. He was 16.
That's right. He already had 3 kids.
He had 3 kids, and he played baseball in junior high.
I'm glad sometimes that I had a real strict mom growing up.
Me too.
Because I wouldn't be caught dead coming home after being at someone's house stealing shoes on acid. I was scared to come home after having just a couple lousy beers. If I had beer in my breath, I'd be paranoid as fuck.
I would never have drunk beer. No, not a chance. I would never. I wouldn't have done it.
And I barely did that. Trust me. I mean, it was scary. We knew all hell would break loose if we came home buzzed or anything.
But once I got in college, though, that's when the happy hour started.
That's the other side of it. And I want to bring it up with you. So strict mom, can't do shit, horrible curfew, all that crap. Could barely date because she's paranoid we're going to get girls pregnant. It was a nightmare. And then 18 years old,
Your first taste of freedom.
I go to Geneseo, which is a good 7.5 hour ride away from home, and then I'm a lunatic at 18 years old.
I was putting my dick in every girl. Money. Well, when I got to college, I fucked on the first day I was in college. And like during when my mother dropped me off, drove me down.
Yeah.
As she drove away, I grabbed Shorty, and I went back to my new dorm room and no sheets on the bed and fucked.
Did you know this person?
No, I just met her that day and she was hot as shit.
Oh, see, I didn't have the hot ones. I was like hazmat, bro. I would take out all this shit, bro. If there was a girl with a broken face or no teeth or something,
that was you?
They'd fucking call me in. I was clutch. Fucking clutch.
I could have used you back in the day.
Dude, they're like,
God, can you imagine having this guy?
Dude, I'm like, what's wrong with that? And they would give me like the stats on her. It's like, Carl, we got one in the corner, one arm, nosebleed. I'm like, is she funny? You know what I mean? Is she cute? Crush it. Hazmat's here.
Could you imagine if you had him? No more, my friend wants to go home.
Yeah.
No way.
And then you look over and there she is with her arms folded.
Those are my specialty. I'll open that clam. And plus, I knew how to make food and shit. So like 5 o'clock in the morning, my friend's got the hot one. I'm making banana pancakes for the troll.
Yeah, nice.
Man.
You're a good wing. You're a good
I was
wing,
the best in the business. Iceman.
This guy's calling you out on your story. Hallway closet doors don't lock from the inside.
He said he was holding the door.
I don't know. I was on acid.
You want to yell at this guy? We're good, or you want to yell at him? Because you just
said your friend said, hey, go ahead, open the door. The door's open.
I'll just agree with him. Go ahead.
All right. You want to just talk to him real fast?
Sure. Yeah, let him talk to him. Yeah.
All right, let's say hi to Jimmy in Kansas City. Jimmy, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, I could buy that you couldn't figure it out on acid, but what about the whole house full of people trying to jimmy it in?
I felt like they were jimmying it in. I really did. I really did. I was so whacked out.
This night
I really felt like they were trying to get in there. Maybe I was holding the door, but I remember taking headshots at people.
Why?
Gotta call shenanigans.
You were smoking pot already at that age?
I never really smoked pot.
Okay, you were drinking already at that age.
I drank a lot.
So you were drinking and doing acid at 15 years old?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't even know if I could handle it.
Man.
I can handle it.
I'm Latin. I look just like I do now.
Yeah.
Bald, glasses and shit. Look terrible.
Yeah.
Going back to my drug days, which were, lame compared to, obviously, Carl and most people. And then I stopped smoking pot in 89.
Boo.
89 turning into 90. It was New Year's Eve, turning into 90.
You left all your bad habits in the 80s.
Yeah, I was done. I don't know why, and because I don't think I really enjoyed pot, but then fucking Rogan got me back on it.
Oh yeah, you went on Rogan's show and smoked some.
Yeah, I did his podcast. It's probably about 3 years ago now, and I was paranoid because I knew he was going to be peer pressuring the shit out of me.
He got good stuff, Rogan.
But I was itching to get back doing it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was out there in L.A. He just blowing smoke in my face. Like, come on, man, come on. And then I took the baby hit. I've told this story a million times, but you haven't heard it.
And it got you a nice place.
Perfect. I was in a perfect place. And then, ever since here and there.
Yeah, I mean, weed's your friend, Opie. Weed is not talking bad about you.
Weed was real garbage when I was growing up. And I smoked weed again maybe a couple of weeks ago when I was in California up in Humboldt County. Holy
whole nother ball game.
It's weaponized.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I was like, I was weird and shit. Like, I'm in the back of the car. No one said anything. I'm like, ha, ha, ha. They're like, what? I'm like, nothing, man. I'm cool. Like, fucking, I was a mess looking at my hands and shit.
I love it.
Wait, it's actually 4 years almost to the day. January 16, 2013, I was on
that's the footage when you smoke?
That's 4 years already? Motherfucker.
Shit.
Look, I'm just fucking...
Yeah, he's blazing.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
Look at that. Young Ope.
That's 4 years ago. Thank you, Sherrod.
That's a long
you
time.
like you just don't have a beard.
Yeah, this beard has got to go. It's a little too long now.
No, stop it. Keep the beard, man.
So there you go. We start with you two, and there's the backstory of that whole fucking thing.
Weed's much better. You can get better stuff now.
Weed's tough
It's
now,
everywhere.
man.
It's great now. But if you haven't smoked in like a decade and you try to come right back in,
that's what
pump
I do.
your brakes.
And I did it off one of those.
Because it's going to be stronger than what you remember.
One quick hit.
But it's not even a joint no more. It's this fucking space capsule that they give you, and you smoke into it, and it lights up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. The vape. You remember like the vape type
space
of
drugs.
The oils.
Little vape
Fucking
action.
space drugs.
Little wax.
Yeah, in the building smokers.
And then I'm with people that really aren't my friends that I didn't like when I wasn't stoned, so now I'm just like looking at them like a fucking sniper, like choke them out.
Hey, you owe us both $1,000.
Yes, we made that bet yesterday.
We made that bet on Friday.
We made the bet.
$1,000.
I don't remember anything.
You picked the
you
Giants.
remember, but just go ahead. Just give me $500. You ain't got to give me the whole grand. I'm a friend of yours.
I'll give you $500.
Yes.
What about my $500?
Yes.
What you're doing to me is bad. That's not what a friend will do.
What did I do to you?
That's a shitty way to start the day. Like it's fucking Monday. You know I got kids and stuff.
A bet is a bet, my friend.
I don't want you to feel like a welcher.
A bet is a bet.
I'll
you guarantee.
Give me your PayPal, you fucking gypsies.
Yes. No, consider it done.
Consider it done.
What was this guarantee? Do we have the audio clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me hear this, because Carl was guaranteeing.
Guaranteeing stuff up in here.
This was from Friday, if Eric is in there. Eric, is he listening?
Sorry, Roland's bringing in cake pops.
I did tell Roland on Friday, I'm like, the people that are coming through doing this radio show, they're loving the fucking vibe and the atmosphere. It's your job to keep it fun.
Yes, and now he's a pedophile handing out lollipops at the whole floor.
He comes in just throwing lollipops everywhere like Willy Wonka.
I think I made his day, too. When someone comes up to you and goes, just keep it fun.
I don't remember.
That's a good job, right?
Yeah, that's a good job.
Was that bet made? That bet wasn't made. We talked about a bet.
Oh,
No.
Carl.
Come on, Carl. You better than that.
You had some balls on you Friday, Carl.
Yeah, you was talking that stuff. You said, hey, put your money where your mouth is.
I wasn't even here on Friday.
Do we have the audio of Carl make the bet?
We do.
All right, let me hear it.
Bro, he's good with these computers and stuff. Don't make him change it.
You know your voice.
The other two games this weekend, you got Giants, Green Bay.
It's a toss-up, Opie.
Come on,
It's
Green
a toss-up.
Bay.
I want Green Bay to win that, but the Giants are looking good, damn good.
The Giants are going to crush Green Bay. Yeah.
You think the Giants are going to crush Green Bay?
Anybody want to take some action? I started at 1,000.
No.
Who wants to start?
Wait, that wasn't me.
You started 1,000 for that? For taking the Giants?
I just like to temper people's arguments down. Sounds like a bet.
Well,
yeah.
he was supposed to stop
not
it.
a bet.
No, you were supposed to stop it before the no. You just cost Sherrod $1,000.
He's fucking asshole. Listen, no, I was saying no in a hip hop way, like no.
Eat
no.
your cheesecake pop, motherfucker. That's all you're getting.
Good meets bad.
It's a Bill Cosby no.
Wow, did the Giants fucking stink
Fucking
yesterday?
Sherrod, after I took him out to a French dinner,
on Friday.
Still trying to bamboozle
still
you.
try to get me for 1,000.
I ain't worth shit.
I got the hint loud and clear on Friday. By the way, Carl.
Huh?
I got the
he
hint
said you left
loud
them out
and
on
fucking
dinner.
clear.
Left him out.
Did it seem like I was leaving anybody out on
Nope.
that dinner?
Where the fuck was I then?
He ran across the street.
I gotta
Remember
tell you,
Opie ran?
I've learned, working with famous people,
Right.
I don't talk to you unless you talk to me.
What? That's stupid.
No,
That's
it's
smart.
good rules. It's good
That's
rules.
how you stick around.
Did we
Yeah.
Did we not text each other back and forth all weekend?
Oh,
long?
yeah, that was fun.
Oh
Man, he's so good. He's so fucking good. He's like, hey, look at Carl. Perfect. You little bitch. Keep texting me.
I
This is
worked
going to
it
be
out.
great on Monday.
I worked it out.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
flat
I worked it out.
Well, wait, it's a two-way street, though. It's a two-way street, Carl. Did Opie watch you on Guy Fieri's grocery game?
I don't
I
think
watched it.
Sherrod watched it.
I watched Triple G.
Yeah.
I saw a screenshot of you on the show. Thanks to Twitter.
Opie doesn't watch me.
I watched you, baby. That was some watery gravy, nigga. You was right. Trying to serve that watery
Carl,
gravy.
music video?
Wait, what?
There's a music video for
Yeah?
guys' grocery games now.
Oh, let's see it.
No, there's not, is there?
Yeah, you're sitting at the desk just clapping.
Let's see that monkey clapping.
Sell out.
Are you singing?
Yeah.
I knew, man. I knew. And they're like, when Roland called me, he's like, hey, I really want you to come into the show on Monday. I knew it was a fucking bloodbath.
What? Good.
You hit me for 1,000. You're bringing up shit I don't want to talk about.
That video is hilarious.
Oh, it tore up social media.
It is hilarious, and a lot of people pointed out that me and Carl weren't stupid enough to sing out loud. That we were just kind of clapping and humming. And boy, did Sherrod have the stage to himself.
Yes!
He was singing loud and proud.
It felt so good.
And me and Carl like,
Let me tell you,
a lot of this.
I went on, dude. Black Twitter is the funniest.
Oh, they are so good.
amazing.
And that guy Chili,
with the vest,
the guy that wrote Popeyes.
Oh yeah, yes.
He has the best YouTube videos of him silent, and all he does is watch white people make a fool of themselves, and he just makes facial reactions. It is like there's this rich girl who's mad at her parents because she only has 7 Apple computers, and they show Chili Palmer, his name is, and he's just looking over.
Is it Chili Gillespie?
Chili Gillespie.
Let's help him out.
And the faces that he's making when this white girl's like, this computer's for my incoming email, this is for my outgoing, and the faces he makes is just on another planet.
There he is. Yeah, there he is.
Do you know this guy? Sure.
He's black. We all know each other. What are you talking about? He go to my church.
All right. He looks like he could be in your family a little bit.
Well, his father's the deacon of my church. Yeah, his father's the deacon. Sherman Hemsley.
What is it? His YouTube channel?
On YouTube, on YouTube. It's incredible.
Right.
Lieutenant Popeyes almost made me.
He is that funny, man. I mean, that funny.
Yeah. All right, we'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find it.
But anyway, the Giants sucked. After that Hail Mary, it was over.
First of all, that's what they get for taking yacht pictures like their New Edition's third album.
Well, a lot of the Giants fans, you say that on Twitter. Very good.
They like 4 Ralph Tresvants, 2 Bobby Browns, and a DeVoe.
I mean, look at this.
Get your shit together.
Loser tornado.
What a nigger navy.
But people will yell right back at you on Twitter saying it had nothing to do with it.
No,
Who was it?
Yeah,
but it don't look good.
But you're opening yourself up for criticism.
And then they came out on the field at Lambeau
with no shirts.
With no shirts on, like, it's warm out here.
Right.
What a bunch of... Come on, guys.
Eli had to be pissed off. Eli doesn't like that behavior.
He does not like being on the same team as the Mingos.
Oh, my God. The New York papers are killing the Giants. The headline, abandoned ship.
Nigger Navy.
Hell no. You can't let the little guy catch the Hail Mary ever.
First of all, Aaron Rodgers is the best at Hail Marys in the league.
Well, I mean...
3 in the last 2 years? Who gets 3 Hail Marys?
I know.
Look at this murder scene out there.
I know Joe. I know a lot of people don't like Joe Buck, but he called it.
What? No, he called the Hail Mary.
He goes, what did he say? Something like, he's one of the best or something.
Yeah, he called it right before it happened.
He called it.
And I'll be damned if it didn't happen just that way.
Man,
the Giants took
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are looking pretty fucking good.
Money,
They're
halftime.
looking pretty fucking good.
They won 7 in a row.
Right.
We're going to pop them in their mouth. We're going to put Aaron Rodgers on his fucking ass. The Cowboys.
Oh, I forgot about your Cowboys.
The boys! That's what we're going to do.
Cowboys.
As long as he put Aaron Rodgers on his ass, it's going to be all good.
Hey, when was Brett Favre his first year with the Packers?
97?
I think early 90s. Because the Packers.
90. What year is?
I want to say, if I had to guess, 92. Yeah, 92. So basically, the Packers have had just great quarterbacks for 25 fucking years.
5 years after you gave up Coke.
25. Yeah. The Jets haven't had one great quarterback in 25 years.
Not one.
And the Packers have gone 25 years with a incredible quarterback.
2 MVPs. They had MVP quarterbacks.
How many?
The Hall of Fame. I'm talking about Hall of Fame motherfuckers.
But how many Super Bowls? I sure looked it up before.
Yeah, they got 2. Favre won 1, and then Aaron won 1.
I don't know.
They both won 1.
I would say 1 and 1 maybe. Someone out there screaming.
They won the division. Shut up.
Fuck, you guys know nothing about sports.
Those Green Bay boys, they ratted out that giant quick when he punched that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Odell Beckham, yeah.
Yeah.
Odell's punching walls.
Yeah. He said he was punching walls because he couldn't find a shirt.
Yeah, he should be able to catch a ball better than he catches the news. I mean,
he's just an angry dude, though. But I like that passion. He's a football player.
Whatever. He had a real shitty game when they needed him most.
Drops. They had a lot of drops.
Well,
Eli put the ball there.
They still had sand in their toes from their little vacation.
A lot of drops.
I went to a local bar and I'm talking all kinds of shit the first 5 minutes of the game, and I'm telling you, and then all of a sudden
you have to make an Irish exit.
Yeah, I'm just like, the Giants and this is us, and look out. And
I'm a huge fan of the Irish.
I love it. Where'd he go?
I love people go, you're not going to say goodbye to him? No, man.
Fuck him.
Fuck no.
On a wedding reception?
Because that's another hour.
Yes.
We could be home in 5 minutes. And then there's a name for it? Perfect.
I got punished. And then there was all Giants people in there, and they're brutal. Throwing at the TVs.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So angry.
They took a beating, though, at that second half. The end of the first half, that was an embarrassment. Down there, it was over.
Right.
They snatched your hearts.
They beat
How did they
themselves.
let him catch that Hail Mary?
And I don't know if
Look at this.
I don't know if you guys heard, but it was really cold in Green Bay, too, for the game.
Brick. Thanks, Sam Champion.
Jesus. Wow, I know where he's going.
The Giants practicing with no shirts on?
The coverage, though, they had to talk about how cold it is every fucking minute.
Yeah, because it's Lambeau. That's all I like to say.
It's Green Bay in January. I would assume it's going to be pretty damn cold.
And it's the first time the Giants lost there in what? They won the last two playoff games?
Look at this. Look at this clown show.
And then these assholes going out there to practice with no shirt on.
What a bunch of Cornwallises. You're all Wallace.
That looks just...
Look at this. I mean, why?
Suspect as hell.
Eli hates this shit.
Look at him.
Oh, you know Eli hates this shit.
Oh, I like that piece he's wearing. I got nice gold on there.
Oh, for the love of God.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stop it.
Stop it.
What are they doing?
They look like
idiots.
Trash. Idiots.
You just look like an idiot.
You're like an orally, No Limit Soldier video.
Yeah. Nah. I wouldn't say that to their face, though.
No.
Their faces. Oh, my God, you guys look great.
I would say right to their faces.
I would high five every single one of them.
Fist bump every single guy.
Big fan.
I don't know why y'all confuse muscles with fighting. It's not the same.
I think it's the black part we're scared of.
That's the black part. They can have glass chins.
I'm going Packers over the Cowboys. Who do you got?
Wait, what?
That's hurtful, Opie.
You going to say that right in front of us?
He doesn't mean that.
I mean it.
Come on, Opie. Carl, bet him $1,000.
What, so you guys can try to rob me again? Fucking
We can do that without the bet.
They were supposed to stop.
You're right, that's right.
They were supposed to stop the tape.
You just gave me a knife.
I dare you to come to Chatham. They will chase you through your sunroof.
I used to live in Chatham.
He's living in Chatham.
I'm the white champion.
Yeah.
You said
they know me.
I'm a taxpayer. I will call SWAT on you. You'll have drones.
You gave me a knife and then said I can't rob you.
Carl's fucked up.
What?
He texts me a picture of his neighbor's sidewalk and says, I'm calling the cops. The guy hasn't shoveled yet.
10:30. You didn't shovel. I'm ready.
They would show up, too. In Chatham. They'll fucking
He
show
means
up.
every word of it, too. He means it.
Text. I'm like,
I pulled up. I called the cops. They're like, we know, Carl. I'm just letting you guys know.
They already knew that he didn't
Someone's going to get hurt.
Here it is. My neighbor hasn't shoveled the sidewalk. Running inside to call the cops.
Running inside. What an asshole.
Got to keep everybody. Hey, listen.
Carl,
everybody safe?
That's a nice house across the street there.
Yeah, it is.
That's like a movie house.
This is the real thing, guys.
That's nice.
I'm coming out there. We're going to have a slumber party.
You know how
there.
I got there? By not getting robbed by people trying to make up bets.
Stand on your toes.
On my toes.
To add insult to injury, they fucking drug tested Eli right after the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Look it up. He was just picked randomly, but it still sucks.
Sure. Of all those shirtless niggas on the boat, they're going to pick you.
Oh my God. I get picked randomly at TSA every time, like I'm Prince Falafel from the Cannonball Run. They grab me every time.
Yeah, you might be one of them.
The minute they see this thing go through the detector.
Oh, you got some bling. What is that? I didn't know you had some bling on you.
This is called Strip Club Easy Pass. You know Strip Club
Yeah.
And you're in.
Let's do it. And you got your gun, your fucking Moet gun.
Tell me what Daddy did to
you. Eli was drug tested.
Right after the game.
Now, that's something I didn't know until this very moment.
Yeah, why? Oh, that's weird.
That's funny.
I guess his brother, though. They both got wives. Their wives know each other.
Yeah.
Remember, what's her name's?
Maybe they're looking like
Peyton's wife was receiving those packages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kid.
Can't get past the goalie, money.
What are you talking about?
Peyton, remember he was coming to the league. They were saying he took some steroids, but he's like, my wife ordered something. I didn't know what it was. And Eli's his brother.
Yep.
So why not? Brothers share everything, don't they?
Lock them up.
So he blamed it on the Home Shopping Network?
Did he?
Wait a minute, that's where she got it from?
She's good looking, man.
She's all right. Is this it for Eli? I was watching the Twitter, and a lot of Giants fans were like, this is Eli's last shot at this shit.
No, we're hurt, man. So
Cruz is gone. Cruz won't be a Giant next season.
Unfortunately. I don't see why they would get rid of him.
Me either.
I don't understand why they would do that. They were doing so well as far as last season. They finished fourth.
Yeah.
With just Odell.
Yeah.
And this same horrible run game. They should have really went farther this year, and I'm glad they didn't, because they're beasts when they want to be. Eli Manning showed up.
He showed up.
Everybody
he put the ball in the right spots. Yeah. I felt bad for him.
Yeah. I don't understand the people that hate Eli. I like Eli. Because
they don't like his personality is not New York. He's true. So anti-New York personality. It's like, we like Namath, motherfucker. Will you fuck a whore in front of us, please?
Did you see Namath was incredible.
You see the picture of Eli going around yesterday? With him on the beach with a little fucking pail?
No.
Oh, my God.
No. What are you talking about?
While all the boys were on the boat?
No.
They were basically... This picture, I laughed out loud. All right, retweet this shit. Oh, my God. I got to thank Big Heat 34 on the Twitter.
That's just so wrong.
He sent this to me.
That is just so wrong.
Let me explain it, though. Let me explain it. It says, at Opie Radio.
Man.
Cheap plug for me. Oh. Yeah, he got left behind on the beach and missed all the fun. And it's Eli looking lame as fuck.
He looked pale. First of all, pale.
With a tiny red bucket.
He's an Innie and an Audi at the same time.
Oh, look at that. With just shitty swim trunks on or whatever the fuck.
Like casino carpet.
He got that awful hair trail from his belly button to his nuts.
He did a little happy
dad bod.
Dude, I laughed hard at that one. He got left behind on the beach and missed all the fun.
Poor Eli.
You know what? He was a better player for it. He showed up to the game.
He did.
Yeah, he did all right. He threw the ball where it was supposed to be.
Oh my God! Look at all the crying Jordans.
Oh yeah, then the crying Jordans made the rounds yesterday.
Oh, you feel like the loss has anything to do with that boat ride?
Look at the crying.
The one on the tip right there.
I love it. Good.
Nothing makes me laugh so fast than crying Jordans.
Has Michael Jordan ever commented about the?
Yeah, somebody asked him about it.
Hates
what did he say?
Hates it. He don't play it up too much, but
he's gotta hate it because that's what he's known for now. More than anything.
Yeah. Obama had a speech about it and brought it up.
It's
he talked about it in his speech.
Oh, that's awesome. I've seen a headline, he doesn't mind the crying memes.
That's the hype.
That's the most sensitive guy.
He's still, at his fucking Hall of Fame industrial speech, he's still fucking cracking shit on Pat Ewing. You still can't hold me, motherfucker. Like, serious shit.
Right.
It's like, this motherfucker holds a grudge. You know he don't like that meme.
He don't like that shit.
Oh, there you go. Know who doesn't like the crying Jordan meme? Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he don't like that shit.
Yeah, he don't like it. Oakley said.
I love it.
Because these young kids don't know him for anything but sneakers and that face.
Yeah.
They don't know about him playing ball, really. They don't watch him.
Yeah.
When did he retire? What year?
Officially? After the
second time?
He's 53-ish, I would say. 52, 53.
Something like that.
So he made it to 53. About 40, right?
Yeah.
Has he been retired over 10 years already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
98?
Bro, he's just everything he touches.
It looks like 2003.
And that was wizard shit.
14 years.
Every rich guy I know.
That's another career for somebody. 14 years.
Like in and out of the league.
In and out.
Yeah.
But everything
Holy
he touches is gold. His golf shoes.
Like Kobe came in 98?
What?
Did Kobe make it to 40?
No,
30,
39?
30.
Kobe damn near 38, 39 right now.
38, 39, I would say. 38? 38. So, and Kobe did started at 18. We all know that.
That's 20 hard years.
20 years. He's been retired only a year. So,
Right.
So he started in 96-ish?
96?
95-ish?
Yep.
96.
Huh?
96.
All right, we got it. We got the math all right.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So
that's
his
pretty
whole
much
career.
Kobe's career.
Yeah.
Almost.
Pretty much.
Well, no.
If you count after Kobe won the championship.
No, we were
Well,
wrong.
I'm talking about after he left the Chicago Bulls. I don't really count that wizard shit.
Why?
The Washington Wizard years of Jordan when he played in jean shorts and fucking no shirt. Still dropped 30 on it.
He wasn't that shitty, though.
He wasn't that shitty, but it was like going to see somebody who was a strong man bend fucking spoons.
Wait, fuck all that. Did you meet Jeremy Lin recently? Was that you on Twitter?
No.
Instagram? Or, it was Sam Morril. Okay.
What the man about the game?
But then Sam Morril's, he wrote something like, there's rumors that Jeremy Lin's coming back to the Knicks?
I would hope so.
Or was that Sam Morril
Maybe
being hopeful?
Yeah, I think it was wishful thinking because I know Sam's a big Knicks fan.
Okay.
And I know he's a Jeremy Lin fan as well.
Oh, who wasn't?
Yeah.
During that whole fucking thing.
Kobe. Carmelo hated him. Hated him. That's what I heard.
That's the only reason. That's the only. Well, whatever. We've done this.
It makes me so angry still.
They had something going on. They had momentum. You don't fuck with that. You just ride it out. I don't give a fuck how much you wanted.
100%.
You had the whole Asian, all those Asian countries buying the jerseys.
Yeah. 20 times that on jerseys alone.
Yep. They bought them once, though, and they made the other ones real quick.
You mean they copycatted it?
I bet you there's only 9. They only sold 9 jerseys at Madison Square Garden.
It's like, we'll take it from here.
We got it. We figured it out. Thank you very much.
That's why the NBA takes one player from some fucked up country, because they get that whole country
to buy shit.
They turn out to be fans of your team.
Listen,
right.
When Yao Ming was in the league,
I mean, he was amazing. Let's not,
But Tracy McGrady's jersey was the second highest jersey selling over Kobe's and everybody because he was on a team with Yao Ming, and then China saw the games and they wanted his jersey. Right. Wow. So anybody on the Yao Ming's team automatically became the second, and then the third best selling, then the fourth best selling. Wow. That's power money.
Yes, sir.
Good God Almighty.
Yao Ming wasn't a good-looking gentleman.
Who, Yao Ming?
He was hard, man.
But he probably still had the biggest dick in China.
Easily.
He was giant.
Yeah, gigantic. He still is.
7'7", 7'6".
He made Shaq look kind of small.
Yeah.
When Shaq would stand next to him.
Remember when at the Hall of Fame ceremony, they both got inducted at the same time, Shaq and Yao Ming.
There you go. Look
and Shaq had to get up to help put on Yao Ming's jacket because the commissioner was trying to do it and couldn't get it on both arms. Wow. So Shaq got up and helped him put the jacket on.
That's a big boy, man.
Wait, Yao Ming, how tall was he?
7'6".
I mean, he's still alive. 7'6".
7'6". Mm-hmm.
And Shaq was at least 7'1". 7'1".
Yeah.
We had Shaq in here once, and I got to find my picture. It's ridiculous next to him.
The same other species.
Ridiculous.
He comes down to the Comedy Cellar / Underground. He came down there when he did the video, Kobe, How My Ass Tastes. Right. That was at the Underground. That was Comedy Cellar.
Right.
Yeah, that was there. And we was all laughing.
There you go. There's Shaq.
That's awesome.
He was on with me and Anthony back, that's not that long ago. Oh, God, it is long ago. 5 years ago already? Because he even said, hey, man, I had a good time. I'll come back and see you. I'm funny.
That's a rich motherfucker.
I remember him saying that a lot. I'm funny. I got a sense of humor.
Remember he said he didn't spend any of his NBA checks. Ever.
Really?
Yeah, because he spent all his endorsement money. He never spent his NBA checks his whole career.
Right.
He just cashed off. He just saved it all.
We had Lou Alcindor in here, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah. He was the real deal.
Oh, remember the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And then we had a guy from the Harlem Globetrotters, I think he was 7'9" or 7'10".
What?
Ducking through that door.
7'10"?
7'10", something like that.
Somebody's not going to be an 80-year-old.
I said that. That's mine.
It ain't no tall.
I've never seen an old fucking tall person walking the streets of New York. No one over 6'2".
That means I'm good.
Yeah.
When you see a really tall old guy, that's extremely rare.
That's special.
That's like, yeah.
They get about 60.
Is it Pulse? There's a video on my channel of the Harlem Globetrotter dude. I mean, it's not that impressive.
Is that white dude?
Yeah, it's ridiculous how tall Sturgis. Yeah, let me see. We'll tweet this out today. Just follow us on Twitter, Opie Show.
He just looks like
all
a
the visuals.
Big giant. Then they just
look at this.
Put basketball
look
stuff
at this
on
guy just walk in. He's entering the studio.
How you doing, man?
Holy shit! Hi, Tiny.
Oh, my.
Are we allowed to talk about your height, or you get mad at that?
Whatever you want to talk about, we'll do it.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Holy mackerel! Tiny Sturgis from the Harlem Globetrotters.
The nigga name is Tiny. Yeah, we talk about your height.
Get it?
He could have just took his arm back and just smacked the whole room.
7'8".
Imagine that guy goes nuts in here.
7'8". He had a duck to get in, and then he was almost touching the ceiling.
Where's he from? Like, not America.
Why wasn't he in the NBA at 7'8"?
Because he's goofy. He can't play basketball. He's just 7'8".
It's probably soft.
He's probably slow, ain't got no footwork, and get dunked on.
Yep.
And get a fucking dicks all in his face.
It's like Yao Ming.
Sean answered that.
Yeah.
That's that.
Just because you're tall, that don't mean you a basketball player.
Yeah.
True.
You gotta have some type of coordination.
Yes.
I saw big doofuses. Definitely in high school. You ever got a big doof in your high school? And then the coach go like this, you know you on the team.
Right.
And he's like, I never played basketball.
Right.
And he's just a doof standing down in the paint getting 3 seconds called on him.
Right.
And then they take your spot on the team,
Yes.
and you spend your whole life training, and you're way better than the fucking guy.
Yeah.
But he just happens to be really tall.
He got fucking recruit people come to recruit us.
I was in Jewish summer camp. My parents put me in Jewish summer camp.
Jesus. You are a Jewish dude.
They wanted to rehab me, make sure, not put me in like the violent summer camp.
Right.
I was like Jason Bourne.
Because you
Like a Cuban kid with all the Jews.
Yeah, because you were
like,
so
I
athletic.
never got sick. I'd swim and run and fight. They loved me, bro. Colorways. I was the machine. Just taking out little kids left and right.
You were the fucking ethnic kid.
They put me in the pool. Backstroke. Pass.
They probably thought you were
pass.
They probably thought you were Israeli.
They thought I was like Zohan.
You're a little browner than them.
A little browner.
Yeah,
A
angrier.
little Israeli.
All right, listen, Lionel's here, so we should take a break.
Lionel from WPIX?
Yeah, he wants to talk about Meryl Streep and the Trump and hacking.
I love Lionel, bro. His YouTube videos are
so
incredible.
Good. He's a firecracker, that one.
His YouTube channel does very
Sharp
well.
dresser, too.
Very
Who's the
well.
chick he used to battle on TV? He's always battled that one chick on the news.
We'll ask him. I forgot.
All right.
He's doing most of his shit on his YouTube channel now and doing very well.
I love his YouTube.
Lewis, anything else with the football games and sports? You good for now?
I'm good for now, sir. Thank you.
Cowboys.
Congratulations on going 4 for 4.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for telling me about the
do your picks
Giants.
again.
Appreciate it.
Yes, Cowboys will beat the Packers. The Falcons will beat the Seahawks. Patriots obviously will beat the Texans. And I do think the Chiefs can beat the Steelers. Slow offense, pretty decent defense. Let's see how it goes.
It's going to be a good game.
A lot of people saying you didn't know your shit, and then you fucking faced them all with a 4 for 4. 4 for 4.
Quiet now.
Matt Cuban, where are you going to be, buddy?
Pop Steiner.
Yes.
Oh, I got to tell you something. So this weekend, a lot of people from the show have come to the restaurant.
For the coleslaw?
Fucking nice people, man.
That's
really,
nice.
really nice people.
That's amazing.
And someone called me. They're like, "Yo," they call my wife. They're like, "You doing cash only over there?" So one of the kids, Pete, that listens to the show, is putting an ATM machine in my restaurant.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That is dope.
bro. The Opie Army. I mean, really nice
that's
people.
dope.
Really nice people, man.
There's some good people out there.
Good people, man.
I like hearing that. We're turning this shit around. Where the streets have no name. And Sherrod's going to be in Sag Harbor, I think, this weekend.
That's right. This Friday, 8 o'clock show. Yeah, the Sag of the Bay Street Theater. Yeah, it's going to be dope.
And you were telling people that the boat ride fucked up the Giants, huh?
I said that last week, and I stand by it.
The boat.
Oh, man.
They didn't have their land legs yet. They still have,
7 days later.
That's right. You know black people on boats.
It just gives...
It's like Isaac on a Love Boat. You ever see his legs?
Let's just open them up for criticism, that's for sure.
It's too much showboat and too much peacocking.
Dude, you're only a couple weeks away from being able to do that for the rest of the winter.
You ever saw Too Tall Jones on the yacht?
Come on.
Any old school football dudes? You ever saw him on a yacht?
Hold on. Cowboys back in the 90s did some crazy stuff.
No shit.
Before.
Yes, but we won.
Come on.
We were winning Super Bowls when we
3
did
or 4.
it.
You're right.
And that's why that's why our coach was like, hey, do what you want. You show up.
Right.
He was so angry. He was angry about this.
Really fast. I never understood that with athletes. I'm like, in a couple weeks, if you're even in the Super Bowl, you got the whole fucking winner.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just sit on your couch and do absolutely
Jimmy
nothing?
Johnson was so angry on the fucking Fox Sports. He was like, what? He wanted to throw everybody off the team like it was his team.
Right.
He was like, he had teams that would have flamboyant attitudes and partied and come on, Michael fucking Irving. Who did more than that dude?
Right.
He was doing more than a yacht. But he knew how to do it off season. During the season, you lock in and win that ring first.
I agree. I'm gonna date myself, but I was a caddy at the Huntington Crescent Club.
Yeah.
I swear I was a very little kid. And during the Stanley Cup Championship, it was the Islanders and I want to say the LA Kings. This is how long ago this fucking thing is. And I was so bummed out because Billy Smith was a member, Clark Gillies was a member, and a couple other guys. I'm trying to remember now. And in between the games and their day off,
they would come.
They brought the Kings to the Huntington Crescent Club, and I remember distinctly a day where they were all hanging out playing golf together, drinking their asses off. And I'm like, especially with hockey, because I mean, with hockey, you totally believe they hate the other team's fucking guts,
right? So they were all together,
and here they are. They're mixing up foursomes and they're drinking beers on a day off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I said a few minutes ago, I would assume you're just at home waiting for the next game and not fucking around with that shit.
That's crazy.
It is, right?
I think so. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like the athletes that won't stop smoking weed just to play in football. I understand it.
Right.
But it's your job. If you can't smoke at your job, don't smoke. You want that millions or what?
Lewis, you went too far with that one.
Randy Gregory on Cowboys defense should be playing.
First of all, they need to change that.
Now you're starting...
yeah, I agree with that, but...
No. Now
they got to change the
rule.
rule.
Now you're starting... Thank you.
They got to change the NFL rule.
They definitely need to change the rule.
Even for, like, fucking concussions and pains, aches and pains, you don't allow marijuana? What the fuck are you doing?
NFL 100%. Players should be allowed to smoke pot.
Yes.
I agree.
You got all these niggas addicted to benzos and painkillers.
How is pot still a drug? Like, how is that, like, considered, like, how can you still go to jail for pot? It's crazy to me.
It's just how they wrote the laws about it in the early 1900s.
It just crushes poor people, man.
It was more about racism and shit than anything. It's more about class and it was about the drug.
It's called the alcohol industry, Carl. That's why.
Is that really the thing? Like, you think they're part of it?
If you one person making money and they legal, they gotta push everything else out.
Right.
They don't want nobody else making money. Motherfucker.
But pot was legal is going to change me from getting hammered.
Even pimps went like this when liquor got legal again. It's like, fuck.
You can control your competition.
We had the pussy.
Why wouldn't you?
Wasn't it also like, I think it was just conspiracy talk, but wasn't it also they felt that the paper companies wouldn't let them because hemp was cheap and
they tried to blame it, yep.
So the paper companies were
as a restaurateur.
That's why they try to blame it on that. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of shit.
As a restaurant guy, I want weed to be abundant and legal because those people just
for your pizza.
Yes.
Like goats and like they'll just eat everything.
Alcohol is so much more dangerous than pot. It always has been, and it's amazing that this society makes believe that's not the truth.
It's more dangerous than what it makes you do to others. It's more dangerous what it does to your body.
Right.
But still, it's made here, so it's legal.
Well, I love me a little bourbon fight.
But it's a gateway drug. It's a gateway drug.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. Life is a gateway drug.
Oh my God.
Carl, you can't explain what you're laughing at. It's radio.
It gets me every time.
The memes have an ending.
It's crying Jordan looking through the hole that Odell Beckham punched in the wall. Oh my God! It caught me by surprise.
That's pretty fucking funny.
God.
Oh my God! Oh Jordan, who would think after his long career this would be the conclusion?
Oh my God!
Every day he has to deal with this shit. Every day there's a reason to use that meme.
And every day.
Shit, that's funny.
All right, listen, we gotta take a break. But for all the visuals, just follow us on Twitter, Opie Show. We'll be back with Lionel. Stay there.
Yes.
Opie Radio is back.
He just goes by Lionel. I don't even know your last name.
LeBron.
Do you say that to people?
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
You could have kept that a secret.
Named after two great NBA greats.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, rather, and
LeBron James.
That's great.
All right. We got lots to talk about here today, Lionel.
Happy New Year, babe.
Thanks. Happy New Year to you as well. I was watching a lot of your YouTube videos. You have a very nice YouTube channel.
Lionel Nation. Let me tell you something. This thing, I thought, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
do a half an hour even standing on my head.
Right.
Think about it. Half an hour straight, no commercials. What's that, about an hour and a half in commercial radio? 90 minutes? I don't know.
For radio guys, a half hour is nothing to
Nothing.
us.
Standing on our head.
I laugh at these guys that they stress about doing a podcast once a week for an hour. I'm like, are you kidding? We already did our podcast. We already did a great hour of radio.
We were talking, again, some of the best stuff is off the air.
Right.
About what happens here. And what radio's about. And especially the better you are, the easier it looks. Look, Carl Walenda, the tightrope, it looks easy.
Yeah.
Really. And well, he fell to his death. But anyway, he disproved that theory.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that's going on. And especially when two guys thought, I can do it. And it reminds me of the 80s or whatever it was when everybody thought they could be a comedian.
Yes.
And they said, let me stand in front of a brick wall and I got to go to yucks and chuckles and whatever, and I can do this. And you realize, no, it's much, much more difficult than this.
Exactly.
And when you hear this nonsensical,
yeah, there's a lot to this that I believe most of the listeners have no idea about.
No.
And that's fine. They're not sitting in this seat. It's a pain in the ass to run a radio show. There's so much shit you have to worry about and think about that these knuckleheads out there will never
not only
understand.
that, the management. Do you ever read like the radio message boards and those kind of things? The amateurs.
Erock just went,
The amateurs who think like, I know how to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's also called Twitter.
Yeah.
They all feel like they know how this is done.
Monday
they can
morning
do a better
quarterbacks.
job and blah 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 blah.
Well, we're talking about comedians, comedy.
Yeah.
And when people say, "Oh, this is," I'm kind of funny, I'm kind of wacky, I can do this. And in the 80s, I remember, everybody stood in front of a brick wall. I can do this. Try it. I just stand up for years. Let me tell you something.
It's a hard thing.
It's impossible. I watch these guys. They're funny, man. They're sharp and they're fast, too.
But it's a longer ass whooping than people realize it is. It's not just standing in front of a brick wall.
And it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
You guys work your asses off, man. It's not easy.
It's great to watch somebody to watch a set, be there long enough where you see how much is repeated, not verbatim out of laziness, but you know exactly the pause, exactly where the follow-up, the double take, the look, the whatever. If something works, it's also interesting how humans are all the same. It works wherever you go. A joke, when it hits, is formulaic. I'm telling you, it's like a laboratory. It's more complicated than people think.
You build it on top of.
Can I start with an easy one?
Yeah.
I saw you kind of mocking the people that lose their minds when a snowstorm comes to town. We'll start easy today with Lionel.
Well, I don't mean anybody any harm, and I love somebody who's got a great gig, but TV weathermen, come on.
Yeah.
What is this? 60 years. In the old days, let's face it, they had the Farmer's Almanac. They didn't know anything.
Yeah.
What do you want to know? 2 weeks? Give you the 10-day forecast in Tel Aviv? I don't need action weather Doppler. I don't care.
You don't need the Doppler forecast?
All right. Now, we've all said that. So why is it still on the TV?
Laziness and bad habit. Phone. French fries are ready. Now,
plus it's the big money, though. Ain't that that's how the local news make their money?
But they steal it. For example, this weather was brought to you by Carrier, by PC Richards, by whatever it is.
Oh, they can sell it. That's why.
Yeah, they sell it.
And it's an opportunity to, build up a personality for local news.
Answer this for me. This is what you're Cuban, right?
Yes, sir.
Como anda?
Wow.
¿Habla español?
Sí, señor.
Okay. Completely different. Me cago en el coño su madre, chico. See?
Wow.
See, that's
you told
the
me that
real...
you're going to shit on my mom.
Well,
he must know her.
Yes.
Is that what he said?
You guys are in Miami together.
That is a phrase which we'll get to later. But here's a question that I have.
Yeah.
Who are these people always buying snow shovels? Do they break? Is this the first time?
You misplace them.
But who? And they say, all right, listen, go to the Home Depot, do the B-roll. Okay, Sherrod, go there, give me the empty shelves. Can we use the one from last year? No, I want fresh empty shelves showing the new products that are in.
Yeah, but the reason I get shovels is because if I'm in my house and it's snowing, and I've been with my kids and my wife for more than 10 minutes, I'll go to Afghanistan. I'll go anywhere.
Oh, you just want to get out of the house?
I'll buy everything. I'll buy a snowblower every time.
The excuse is, our shovel broke.
Right.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
out.
And then you're at the strip club for a couple hours.
Legs and eggs.
What's the deal with the people buying all the bread up in the grocery store?
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up.
What, are you going to make French toast every time it snows with the milk, egg, and butter?
Well, me and the family, we went sledding. It was snowing on Saturday, and we slid down the hill a few times. And then on the way back, we're like, let's get some hot cocoa for the kids. We don't have it in the house. Went to the supermarket, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's right. The line's out the door, and they're buying everything in sight. Yeah. I'm like, just look at your phone. This thing is passing in a mere few hours.
Right.
Yeah. And we're in one of the biggest cities in the world, so even if it's really bad, you might have to wait a day before they reopen stuff.
I go to Seamless. Anybody got Seamless? I just go to Seamless. They don't give a fucking
Is that not the greatest invention?
Greatest.
Because you don't have to talk to somebody at, God forbid, a Thai restaurant, and you have to describe. No.
None of that.
Give me that. Absolutely.
Is that like Postmates?
Yeah, it was before Postmates. We just order food from it. All the restaurants, a lot of restaurants are on there. Yeah, so you just go there. You can just type in what you want.
You don't even have to ask if they deliver anymore.
Delivery.com, Grubhub.
Yes.
Can I tell you one? Can I throw? I don't want to do it. It's your show. I don't want to ruin this.
Take over, Lionel. Yeah, gives me a day off.
I love free enterprise.
Come sit in this seat. I'll go over there.
No, please. You're too kind, and you're correct. I love. The idea that Uber came along and got rid of these awful yellow cab, horrible.
Right past me.
The worst.
Yeah, they don't like your type.
Yeah.
The worst.
I look too much like them. Fucking idiots.
There's an app called Get, which I like a little bit better.
I love Get. I came to Get today.
It's the best. $8.98 Get deal.
No surge price.
Unbelievable.
No surge.
I'm raising my hand. I don't know Get.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know Uber. What's the difference?
Oh, cheaper.
$8.98.
Any place in the city, was it 30 minutes or 4 miles or whatever?
It's cheap as shit.
$8.98.
And it's better now. They got more cars now. They got more cars. I got down with them like over a year ago. So they didn't have as many cars. But now you can get them in every borough.
And you talk to them. And you get to know them and where you're from. And unlike a yellow cab, by the way, the people who go to the emergency room on yellow cabs who hit their face on the plastic thing, you don't wear a seatbelt in the yellow cab, you're out of your mind.
I don't believe in the seatbelt.
I saw the pictures from a lawyer who did the injury cases, and you can't believe how these people's faces get smashed against that partition.
I'm good.
It's brutal.
I'm good.
Hockey fight.
So the other day I came out of the building, there's a car, lights flashing. I always check Camry, check the license tag just to make sure, because sometimes there's about 50 of them, they're all black cars flashing.
I jumped in the wrong Uber a million times.
Well, let me tell you what happens. Guy rolls on the window, he says, Michael? I said, absolutely. Got in the car.
What are you doing?
We went down the street. He goes, hey, you're that guy. You're Lionel, right? Yeah. I said, I watch you. I said, listen, by the way, take 53rd. He said, why? I said, well, we're going to go with this. You want the Holland or the Lincoln? I said, how are you talking about? We're going to Hell's Kitchen. Wait a minute. Is this Getty? He says, no, it's Uber. Slam. We're on their phone. Hello? Muhammad, listen. Don't charge me. I'll be back. I got the wrong car. It's a long story. He's on his phone calling the passenger. I'm sorry. Don't ruin my rating. I got a 5.
Yeah.
Please. And we're all frantically calling people we don't know. We go around. Come back. He dumps me out. And it was like this, hurry.
Yeah.
And so my wife said, that's not good. You're getting into a strange person's car. I said, it's Uber. It's not like a strange person's car.
Right,
but how many times has that happened?
I got into the wrong car many times. I just assume.
I'm still not used to getting into the Uber cars because it's too personal still.
I don't look at it like that no more. I thought I would look at it like that. I
got to get used to it. I mean, especially when they're moving their personal shit over. So
I only use
get a couple
SUVs.
extra people in there.
I thought I would feel like too uncomfortable in somebody's personal car, but you would not believe how much I feel like it's a million miles between me and the driver.
Right.
When I'm in an Uber car. I don't feel like they're part of my ride.
And isn't your boy de Blasio? You don't like de Blasio. That's why I said it that way. See the look he gave? Yeah.
Why you don't like de Blasio?
Right through the tortoise shells.
He said nothing about nice things about you.
Worst.
But
he's a lout.
But he wants Uber out of the city, or he did for a while there, right?
Because he's probably being paid off by the medallions.
Yes.
You know what the medallion cabs, for those who are listening elsewhere, to drive a yellow cab, you have to have a medallion, and it's bolted to the hood or the bonnet of your car, as the UK folks would say. It used to be about, close to $2 million a piece?
It got up to that price. Yeah. It dropped like, 300 grand?
It's like $300 now, and a box lunch. It's
it dropped dramatically.
That's a horrible investment. Huh?
Dramatic. You can't give them away now.
But you can't. I don't feel sorry for them. The yellow cabs were the only game in town. They couldn't figure out this new technology and that it was coming. man.
They abused
Free
it.
enterprise.
They abused it. They could have opened up the market like with the same technology years ago. Now they got that Curb app. But it's like you could have did that before.
Yeah.
You could have picked up
Precisely.
everybody before.
Now it's a little too late, and it's still extremely expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's. I mean, I'll go only a few blocks in my neighborhood. It's $10.
Do this for those
fucking dollars.
You got to get on your phone.
For those who are not from New York, do yourself a favor. Just get into a car.
Or left.
Have him turn the meter on and say, now stop. Haven't moved. How much do I owe you? $13.50. It's like, haven't moved.
Yeah.
Surcharge after 7 o'clock. Rush hour.
Yeah. Black charge.
Are you wearing flannel? Yeah. Extra $3.
Right.
Flannel. You know what?
Surcharges out the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Where I live, it's a long story, but I need the cabs to make the U-turn, or they have to go all the way down and then turn around on their own. And now I'm back in front of my building. I still haven't started my ride. That's why what you just said is perfect, and I'm already $5-6 in the hole.
That's not good.
So then I tell the guy, no, you got to U-turn before I get in, and they get all sorts of pissed off, and sometimes they just drive away. But it's the principle of the thing. How do you go 4 blocks down and turn around, and then you're charging me, and I'm like, oh, there's my building that I could have waited for this to happen, and I'm already $5-6 in the hole, and we haven't even gone, technically a foot.
It's a scam.
And then they wonder why everybody's using these other services.
Free enterprise, let's face it, FedEx, UPS, this is what happens, this is the way it goes. De Blasio was the idiot, by the way, who suggested, and don't forget what my goal was going to be. The horses.
Yeah.
We have the horses.
There's
Nothing
more
happened.
horses.
He made it. What?
There's more horses.
There's more.
Yeah, it's more horses.
I saw a donkey the other day.
He made a deal with
a donkey or a burro or an ass. I never understood. A burro.
Wait, he made a deal with who? With
the West Side. A bunch of landowners, building folks, real estate guys wanted that land.
Big boys.
Where all the stables
horses,
were. Yeah.
That's what it was about.
So he says, and our first, goal is what? Crime? No, wait. Horses. What are you talking about? You know he doesn't work on Friday? The mayor of New York does not work on Friday.
Why should he?
He hangs around at a gym.
Hey, Ixnay on not working on Friday.
Well, you're different. Well, there's no such thing as the best of de Blasio. Because there's never been a best of. You can't run it.
Lionel's on fire. That was great.
So where does he go on Fridays?
Goes to a gym, hangs around.
And that little cafe that he goes to, that he doesn't let other people.
I know people at this little bakery.
Yes.
And this mayor makes them keep this little table open by the window all day just for him.
And you have to, it's kind of like a social club.
Yeah.
It's like Fat Tony Salerno at the Palma Club. You got to go walk in, pay your...
I'm raising my hand because when I realized that Mayor de Blasio was a complete asshole, it was early on because I don't know politics like Lionel. He knows this shit before they make the mainstream. Right. I only know when they become the guy.
When he used to run Hillary's thing, that's when you... Fell out favor when he ran Hillary's campaign?
Oh, no. Hillary. No.
This is... They did
even his name.
I know de Blasio ran her
It was a snowfall in New York City, and the camera crews were at his joint. Where does he live?
The Brooklyn house?
Park Slope.
All right. It was before he moved into the
little house.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the short shovel. Remember that one?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
he's 9 feet tall.
This is when I knew the guy was an asshole, though. He's the mayor of New York. He's shoveling in front of his fucking house and didn't shovel his neighbors.
Yes.
And that's when I said, this guy's a twat.
You called it right there.
It's such a little tiny thing.
But it's part about being human.
It said everything, though, because all the cameras are there and stuff, and you're like, man, you can look good for the whole city if all of a sudden now you're just shoveling a little further, because all the houses are right next to each other, too.
Yeah. A little bit of New York, not to be too New York, but a very history. Look what John Lindsay did when he didn't plow Queens. That killed him. Yeah. And when de Blasio one time stopped the plows on the Upper East Side because they didn't vote for him.
Yep.
You don't mess at all.
Nothing makes you a one-termer faster than plowing.
Nothing.
Well, it's like Bridgegate with Christie, huh?
That killed him.
Woo. Did you ever think about how stupid that was if it happened?
Of course.
What if I said, hey, Opie, listen, I got an idea. What I'm going to do is, you know that bastard, that son of a bitch, the Fort Lee mayor? Here's what I'm going to do. Are you going to get him? No. That makes sense. I'm going to get everybody around him.
Yeah.
I'm going to basically reroute traffic, have somebody die, allegedly, when an ambulance
couldn't make it to the scene. Right?
It wasn't
And
alleged.
then-
The person died.
Yeah, we
whether
don't-
it was
whether
the
it was
traffic.
the-
Yeah, right. Okay.
So then when I do this, they won't be able to tell who did it or why. That's not the way to get somebody back. It doesn't make any sense. Look,
To make everybody suffer.
He is toast. He is through.
Of course. We all know that.
And as a lawyer myself, my first issue is go and file, if you still have time, a medical malpractice case against the guy who did that lap band surgery because you haven't lost an ounce.
Well, hello. Me and him enjoy the same steakhouse in New Jersey.
What's the name of the place?
It's called Sammy's East Cider Mill. Okay. Sammy's Steakhouse. It's the first speakeasy in New Jersey. It was run by the mob, and you walk in there.
Well, you did say New Jersey.
Yeah, you go upstairs, you order your meal, and then they put you in a basement that hasn't changed since 1923.
They put you in a basement.
They put you in a basement. The bar's a secret bar in the basement, and you drink there.
That's so cool.
And then they call you when your steak is ready.
And you come back upstairs?
It's Sammy's.
Is that the place right there?
Sammy's.
Oh, no, that's Sammy's.
Romanian.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
place.
picture of it.
That's the Lower East Side.
Right there, Sammy's.
There's a
That's it, right there. That's
Right
it.
there.
That's
Wait,
it. Sammy's Cider Mill, right there.
Okay.
Ye Old.
Ye Old.
All right. Me
you
and
lost me
Lionel
with the
are
old.
thinking of Sammy's Steakhouse on the Lower East Side, the Romanian Steakhouse.
And I saw him there, and I see him there all the time. Hello.
Christy?
Right there. There's the basement. And the who's who of New Jersey's in there.
Yeah.
What a great
The
place.
who's who.
What is
of New
that?
Jersey.
Yeah, like
How
everybody.
many pages is that book?
Yeah, what is
Let me
that?
tell you something. I
Wendy
was in there.
Williams,
I was
a
in
couple
there.
from the
Bon
Jersey
Jovi.
Shore and a couple
No,
housewives.
not those people. I was sitting there with a buddy of mine.
Turnstile.
I was sitting there with a buddy of mine at the bar. I counted 7
John
people.
Bon Jovi's
under
cousin.
indictment.
What do you think?
Episcopo.
Episcopo.
There was 7 people I counted at the bar under indictment all at once. It was fantastic.
Is it 2 housewives?
2 housewives.
Great steak, man.
A Jersey Shore person. Episcopo saying he's going to run for what?
He should, Governor.
Oh,
Sure.
shut up.
Episcopo ain't running for
He
no
ain't running
damn.
for shit.
He should. Jesse Ventura? He did it.
Have you ever talked to Episcopo?
I'd vote
All
for
the
Piscopo.
time.
I
My
like
apologies.
I'd vote for him.
Oh, stop.
In a
shut up.
heartbeat.
I love the guy, but come on.
Is he going to do a Sinatra?
What do you
It
think
ain't
it
happening.
takes? What do you think it takes to be? And this is very
Exactly.
important.
Thank
to be
you,
a
Lionel.
senator, mayor, whatever. What
The
do
president?
you think? Yeah,
Nothing.
president.
You got to be good
Insanity.
at Twitter.
I think insanity is part of it.
You're right.
I think you got to be a crazy son of a bitch to be like, I see all the problems today, and they need me to fix
Let
it.
me ask you one question.
Donald Trump is a genius, and I didn't vote for any of these people. I voted for me. I wrote my name in every 4 years.
I voted for you,
write
too.
my name in.
Why do you
I
do
hate
that?
politics. I hate these people.
At least you participate.
It's like inmates voting on the warden. What, are we stupid? I'm voting for my subjugation? It's nonsense.
I get killed online all the time. I hate them all too, but people don't understand that. I don't like Hillary. I don't like Trump. I didn't want anyone.
But it's possible for you to find someone you do like, who's maybe an early senator or congressman, and then just support that person until they get into a higher
They're so
role.
dirty
I don't-
by the time
You
they're
can start
senators,
early.
man. They're
But
so
if they
dirty.
feel like they got your support early, and they don't have to be dirty to get money and fucking campaign finance.
I don't vote. I think it's all bullshit.
You got to get involved. Oh, you
There's
can't stand on the sidelines. Democracy. It's not a
I
spectator sport.
think you say a lot by not
Wait,
voting.
right
By the way, let me tell
I
you
mean,
something.
Carlin
You
had
are-
that brilliant piece
Yep.
on that.
Yeah.
If you vote, you can't complain.
Right.
And what you're doing is you're voting to continue this. What we need is a revolution. And oddly enough, Trump may be the closest thing to it because everybody hates him. And when everybody hates him, that's a good idea. That's great.
Yeah.
Democrats hate him.
I don't know. I
can understand both sides of the aisle. I get it.
Wasn't it Richard Nixon that said, if everyone is against X,
Yes.
X will be president?
Yes.
Yes.
That is precisely
And wasn't
right.
Richard Nixon also the dude who won the popular vote but lost it to JFK?
Let me go back to
Same shit happened to him. He won the popular vote when he first lost to JFK.
Let me go back to Carl though. Why, if everyone hates X, that X becomes president?
Because what happens is
What's
the
logic
momentum
there?
that is created by mentioning, by saying over and over and over again. Let me tell you about this. There's a couple of themes here. You got to back up. And one of the things that was so important is that Donald Trump, this election taught us that nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. There's a place called America
Definitely.
that has you have no idea what people think.
Yep.
And he came out and he says, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a wall. We said, oh, come on, that's stupid. You build a wall. A lot of people said, continue.
Yeah.
Let me hear that. Yes.
Yeah. Even the people who don't want it, but there's like this. I like what you're talking about.
And
like
I
this
want to give
direction.
you jobs. I want to keep jobs here. Michael Moore, now he's walking back from this particular statement, but there was somebody who said, Hey, Barack Obama, you never told me that. Democrats never told me anything about jobs.
Right.
You never mentioned jobs one time. You never mentioned it. And Trump, whatever his style, his tweeting, whatever he does, how he does it, he speaks to people in a way that the majority of folks actually thoroughly enjoy.
And plus, I said this election came down to trust. I said, even if you hate Trump, if you love him or hate him, here's what you do. You do trust him. If you hate him, you trust that he's going to do everything he says. Exactly. And if you love him, you trust he's going to do everything he says. Yeah. So he had everybody's trust.
If he wasn't so damn good at social media, you think he'd be the president?
Oh, of course.
He was great at the debates as well, obviously.
But what he did, but let me tell you what he did, though. They're so, number one, this is the death of the mainstream media. The death of the mainstream media. Let's take MSDNC. Please, I don't want to take over your show, because I'm very
What are you kidding me?
Go in.
I never went to school.
I watched. You know what? It's the best thing for you.
You want a pop quiz at the end, Carl?
I'm going to cheat my fucking ass.
MSDNC, which was a surrogate of the Democratic National Committee. This is horrible state. It's just the worst. I'd rather drink bleach, lick a belt sander, than listen to this god-awful show where the number one rated show on MSDNC is what? Lock Up.
Oh, Lock Up.
Prison shower rape documentary.
You're talking about MSNBC?
MSNBC.
Oh, you were saying
so
D in there.
Yeah, because he says it's part of the DNC. They're shills.
Okay,
shills.
Sorry. Hey.
Come on, it's a comedy show.
But Lock Up was a good show.
That's a good show. Cocoa for 2 hours because people are buying all the bread in the mouth. Give me a break.
Fucking D'Onofrio.
How many times, every time I watched History Channel, they said Hitler's henchman. I watch it again. The same thing with whatever. Yeah. So anyway,
but Lock Up is amazing.
It's a good show.
Okay,
everybody loves shower rape.
Which is the worst show.
They don't show as much as they should.
It's part of the prison industrial complex. You're demeaning these people.
Yep.
And by the way, there are people in there who are treated like animals. It's horrible. At the station, this goddamn station that's leaning forward, supposedly the pillar of humanity and feeling, are basically treating human beings like circus animals. It's horrible.
Did you watch the documentary, The 13th?
No.
About the 13th Amendment?
No. I read about it.
It's good.
It was in all the papers.
You watch, and then we'll discuss next time.
That's good. You can't be a slave unless you are locked up.
It's pretty amazing.
13th Amendment is the only...
That's why they put black people.
13th Amendment is
Scary.
The only Bill of Rights protection that a private citizen can violate. None other. First Amendment, Fourth, police, government, they do it. But 13th Amendment is the only one. And the 13th Amendment was in response to the first Constitution that had the Fugitive Slave Clause, which basically said if my slave runs away, you got to give him back. That was in the original Constitution. So what's this all meant to create?
They had
equal
slave LoJack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
GPS for
black people that start beeping for no reason.
I mean, think about it. And the 19th Amendment, women voting, came about almost 100 years after slavery. So women voting, not so fast. Slavery, okay. Women voting, what are you, nuts?
Yeah.
You got to wait your turn. But MSNBC, going back to this, you've got two people now. Look, you've got Greta Van Susteren.
Yes.
And who else? Oh, and Megyn Kelly, right?
Oh,
going to NBC.
Yeah.
From ostensibly conservative stations.
Yeah.
In quotation marks.
Well, whatever. Bringing that crowd there because that dog and pony show ain't working.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're revamping it.
Yeah.
Do you know what that's like? When this bastion of whatever, this liberal, whatever you want to call it. This is huge.
They're mixing it up. They got to mix up the deck.
They're retooling.
They mixed up the deck.
Trump started this. He said, guess what? I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm going to punt over you. Here you talk. I'm going to tweet. Hey, America. FDR did the fireside chat.
Yeah.
And as soon as he tweets something, everybody starts talking about the tweet. He tweets right back. He's a genius.
He made the media chase him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and meanwhile, Hillary says, I'm over here.
I know. When I landed for the elections, I was in Miami. I landed the day of. I landed in Fort Lauderdale. And driving through Fort Lauderdale, now I use this trip every time, right? I never saw a Romney sign. I never saw a McCain sign, this little route that I take from the airport. When I'm driving...
Trump galore.
Trump. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I get on the news at my condo, and I'm watching the news, and I'm like,
the news doesn't match with what I'm looking at outside.
Precisely.
I'm like, so my grandmother, that went through Fidel Castro and everything. She looks at me, she goes, Carl, do you want to know what it felt like in Cuba before Fidel Castro took over, those couple days before? He goes, watch the news. That's what it felt like. They weren't telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And then we got suckered. And the same thing, when I saw him win, when they called Florida, from the 22nd floor that I'm on, I can hear the cops hitting their sirens on their cars.
Wow.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Celebrating.
Yeah.
And keep in mind also,
and the news saying we were losing.
You are precisely right. That there was a disconnect, and people realized it, and this also cemented their fate. But when you have rallies, you can't hide and
the
fake
numbers.
But
they said that they didn't make a difference.
That's how they did. They did the Million Man March like that. They did Trump like that. They lied about the numbers. I found the correlation.
Now, you know what they're doing right now?
50,000 people rallies.
They're not done. He poses an existential threat to the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yeah.
This hacking business, this hacking report came out. It's complete garbage.
All right.
It is garbage.
Let me ask you this, because we were talking before you came in. I was trying to figure out the hacking thing, because I've seen the videos on your YouTube channel, Lionel Nation.
Lionel Nation, yes.
I can't follow it. I don't get it.
Okay. Here's what happened.
Give us just the basics.
Here is the facts. There is absolutely no evidence. None. Let me repeat. Nada. Ni cojones. Niente.
I like the Spanish.
None of it.
Take my jewelry out.
Russia, a Russian guy, Vladimir Putin, anybody hacked into the DNC servers. None. Let me repeat. There is none. And if you read this horrible report, they say there is no evidence. The FBI, now listen to this, never even investigated, looked at the servers of the DNC. How? How is the FBI so bad with Hillary, with Russia? If you want to commit a crime with the FBI, use your computer. How they find child porn on people, I'll never know.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to Hillary or Russians, they don't even look.
Right.
So there was no evidence. 2, does Putin or Russia want Trump to win? Most probably. Do we have a history of changing elections? Are you kidding me?
We're the best at it.
We are the best. 1950. How about this? Operation Ajax, Mossadegh, Iran. Yeah. They elect him. We say, oh, no, we want the Shah.
Yeah.
Kermit Roosevelt comes in. We have a coup.
Yeah.
We have regime change. Look what's happening in Syria. That's what we're trying to do there. We've got the biggest cojones. How we do this.
So I got a question, because this is something I love, this hacking thing, right? Because I don't know what the hell's going on, but what's the difference? I know there is one, but I don't know. What's the difference between what Putin is charged with doing to us than what Obama did to Netanyahu when he ran?
Oh, a lot.
What's the difference?
I'll tell you why. Putin is only charged with basically, now listen to this, hacking into the DNC and basically revealing true files.
Shady
shit. It's like if I, for example, go into your phone.
Right.
And I go to your wife, your girlfriend, and say, look at this.
Yeah.
And you say, aha! Hacking! Your wife or your girlfriend's going to say, I don't give a damn. Is this true or not?
I mean, like, yeah,
hacking!
Bitch, you know it's true, bitch. You date me.
Because the authenticity aspect of it has been missed.
Right.
So what he's done, now let me tell you what Barack Obama did. Barack Obama before we get to that, he went to England, the UK during Brexit and said, you're going to have to stand in the queue if you guys are stupid enough, basically and campaign.
Yeah.
Putin didn't come over here. If Putin came to Madison Square Garden for a rally, you know what we'd... Okay, people would come out and drill. He never did that. Then, what Obama did was he basically raised money and in essence turned over or directed operational expertise against Netanyahu and for his opponent.
Right.
Putin is basically saying, I took something which turned out to be true.
Right.
John Podesta's email basically was malware. Do you know what John Podesta's password was?
Coochie?
Password.
No way.
No way. Bullshit.
Google it.
No way.
Google it.
I refuse to believe that.
I have
email.
heard this, but I still don't believe it. Come on.
Because he didn't see it. So what happened was...
Well, that's a pretty good password. If you're thinking about it, it's like, what fool would do that?
That's like, for example, mother's maiden name would be a good password, I guess. So
Yeah,
the
that's
point,
good.
So the point,
Not
the point
really.
is that nothing
Who's gonna think of
happened.
that?
Oh, pundit fact? This is not a real thing.
No. See, because let me tell you, he did. This was malware. So what happened was, so that's number one. Now, why do they want to discredit Trump? For the impeachment. They want him out.
Of course.
They're just going to, from now on, you are going to see every corner of the media, every institution, everybody unrelenting.
Right.
And like you said with Nixon, it's going to inure to his benefit. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, why Russia? What's with Russia? Russia represents the
boogeyman.
only boogeyman.
They're the boogeyman, yeah.
But they're not a real boogeyman.
But that don't mean America, I know.
They're bullshit. They're paper tiger.
They've gotten stronger
Wait
over
a
the last...
minute.
But not as, like, attacking us strong.
Their economy's in the tank.
Ronald Reagan
They certainly
told
have gotten a
Mikhail
little stronger,
Gorbachev.
Yeah, Gorbachev.
Ronald Reagan told him, listen, tear down that wall. He said, I promise you, NATO will not be entering Eastern Europe. You're not going to worry about us. We're not going to be on your border. If you disassemble or disassemble the Soviet Union, I promise you.
Right.
What do we do? Right there.
Right.
Isn't it true though?
Which is fine. That's what countries do.
The Baltics, we've got Syria was a different story, but also Ukraine. We're there. We were going to go to war in Cuba, 90 miles away. We've got NATO with missile defense right there on his border.
Right.
And Putin is saying, "What are you doing to me?" And the Russians are looking at him and saying, "What are you going to do about it?"
He's got his own people he's got to answer to.
Now, in the meantime,
But that's why I think Trump's going to be a bad thing for Putin. Because the whole Putin power is built on anti-America.
no, it's not. No.
Oh, so what is it? What is it then?
No,
not
it's
so
the oil to Europe.
I'm saying in the country, in his country, why do people get behind him and support him?
Energy to Europe.
Because, well, let me tell you something. When you become a part of NATO, one of the things that happens is, okay, Sherry, you want to be, what are you, Poland? Okay, good. Remember, you want to be NATO? Terrific. You got to buy weapons from us.
Right.
Who? From our people. Why do I need weapons? Russia. Russia doesn't pose a problem. Yes, it does. Ratchet it up.
Ratcheting up the...
If Putin comes
Wag
and
the
he
dog.
does one of these things, when you see one of these deals where they meet and Trump shakes Putin's hand and they hand each other the leather-bound agreements, and we say, you will never have to worry about nuclear war in your lifetime. Are you kidding? Who wants this? Trump is so crazy. He's not beholden to NATO. He's not beholden to the Newlands and the Kagans and these warmongers, these sick
I agree.
bastards like McCain who want war. Syria, he doesn't want that. He poses an existential threat to both the right and the left, and they want him out. I love this guy.
It's fun. It's a fun time for politics as far as seeing shit get rattled up and fucking changed. But let's see what comes from it. I think it's going to make the fucking soil about.
So the hacking thing. All they did was uncover the truth. But what I'm hearing from the news is that's the reason that Trump won. But the people I know down south that wear camouflage underwear and have camouflage toothpaste, they're going to vote for Trump for the first day he started running.
Even the news is saying it didn't affect the election. The outcome.
They said it. Clapper said this. Here's the best part. Clapper from the DNI. Clapper in 2013 lied when he said that the NSA was not looking into the phones and the private surveillance. James Clapper. He's the Department of National Intelligence, kind of like this super duper CIA, FBI, CIA,
super guy,
and DNI.
Super CIA guy. I like those guys.
Did you hear his testimony? Well, there's not really any evidence. Remember Jeremiah Denton, POW.
Of course, tell these guys about
Jeremiah Denton.
Shut up.
You're such a dick.
I of course know.
He's over there texting. He's like, yeah, tell them.
He's parlayed.
He's eating lollipops over there.
Let me tell you something. There's a dick, and then there's a dick. This guy.
You want to play D'Onofrio?
He has made it.
I'm going to do it right today.
Ain't that
Jeremiah Denton was the POW who, when they were speaking to him, he was blinking in Morse code, and he was telling everybody.
Yeah.
That was Clapper. Help me. Listen, there's not really any. Well, Russia, I can't say they had any effect. help because this was a guy they almost got on perjury when he told the American people that the NSA had nothing to do with any kind of surveillance. So it's a farce.
Yeah.
I actually know Denton Jr. I saw this video very recently. Wasn't it obvious that he was blinking Morse code, though?
Go back and catch him flipping them off. They apparently didn't know this. But these were the baddest ass POWs. They flip people off. Right. And I don't mean scratching your chin kind of flipping. I mean...
But now that you know what he's doing, weren't they on to the fact that he might be doing something there with all that blinking?
I guess not.
Yeah, this video made the rounds over the weekend.
I mean, he was fantastic.
Do you think Trump could get along with Russia? Because
absolutely. He's already said it.
Well, but let me ask, but every president has tried to get along with Russia over the years.
And they did. By basically...
to a certain extent, sure.
But he goes to them, and you have to ask himself, look, what do these people want?
Yeah.
Look, when people say, black people, I think I know... Black people. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you don't know Russians. And what Russians are saying is, look, in the 20th century, in 1917 and 1991, we had two catastrophic revolutions. Cuba times, the revolution 1917, and actually two more, but in 91, this was this collapse of the Soviet Union where 250, 400 million people without a country overnight. Yeah. These people, so here comes Putin. And they say, Putin's a KGB. Putin's a KGB. What do you want from a KGB? Change KGB to CIA.
Same thing.
And people say, CIA, huh? Oh.
I'm questioning both of them.
Well, this is an American frame of reference. We think of Boris and Natasha. Done yet, I will destroy you. That kind of nonsense. So Putin comes along and says, they're going to respect us. And they're going to fear us. And we have tactical nuclear weapons. What are you doing? But the warmongers, the military-industrial complex, they need these guys.
Yeah.
You don't like either side, right, Lionel?
No, but
you like Trump over Hillary, obviously.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. What was the next question I was going to... Oh, of course.
Let me ask you a quick question. Yeah. Judge Napolitano of Fox, why does he put that stuff in his hair? Seriously.
You know why?
Well, because his hairline starts right over his eyeballs.
The
he
color.
Looks like Freddie Munster.
What is it, the color of Tang? What is that stuff? I don't know what that is in hair.
Are you saying he's dyeing his hair?
Yeah, he's dyeing. So what? He's a...
You look good.
That's
a nice suit.
He's a great
pinstripe.
I ain't fucking with him.
No, he's a great dude. He's a fancy dude. That's what he does. He dyes his hair.
Overnight.
He wears pinstripes.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Maybe,
I think, it doesn't look like he's dyeing his hair, though. There are guys you see walking around Manhattan. You're like, you got to give up on the dye.
Trump putting him on the Supreme Court.
There's some bad ones out there.
You think Trump will put Napolitano on the Supreme Court?
He will never get past the confirmation process.
Never.
What?
Never. Is he married? That's one reason why. They're going to go into who you've been dating.
Probably nice girls. Look at that.
Nice girls?
Yeah.
That's what you think?
I don't know why you're lashing out at me, Sherrod.
Girls you think he's dating?
What's going on here right now?
Do you think that Judge Napolitano is dating nice girls?
I think so.
Shit, what are you getting at?
Yeah, okay, there you go, Ope.
We know what you're getting at.
He still don't know. Carl still think it's a menu.
I ain't stupid. I ain't talking about no judge. Napolitano's a great guy.
If he's a made man,
a great guy.
I'm not talking about who he's dating.
Yeah.
But that's why he won't get past confirmation.
Kind of the Cory Booker thing.
Well, let me ask you this. What kind of...
Shots fired. Wow. I thought he was dating Gayle King.
Oh, really?
Was that a farce, you say?
I don't know.
Was it a farce?
Can I add something about this?
I literally have no idea.
Can I add something with this?
Why? What's going on with Cory Booker?
And now you're in.
I haven't heard shit.
What?
When Meryl Streep stood before the world...
That's what I wanted to get to here.
Okay, when Meryl Streep stood before and said, we have to understand diversity. I wish somebody would say, excuse me, I'm looking out here right now, and I know for a fact, I see 35, maybe 40 closeted gay people here in Hollywood, living a double life, living a false, living a lie. Why don't you do yourself and everybody a favor, stand up, grow a pair, and just say, look, this is who I am. Why are you embarrassed? Why are you advocating this? What's the big deal? I don't get it.
Well,
and we can play this all day long. Right. We know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Some actors might say that they might lose out on roles, though, if somebody knows that they're homosexual.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about us and about and somebody? And
what does that tell you about Hollywood itself? Because Hollywood picks the people to be in the movie, so they just as homophobic to themselves.
But do you think they're still homophobic like the old days?
Yes.
You don't think that is lightened up a bit?
No, because it's always a personal thing.
When Chinese hacked Sony, remember that bloodbath?
Yeah.
When they really got to find out how these people thought about those, they hated themselves.
Right.
Do you know there's this nonsense? Take Meryl Streep for just a moment. You know why she's doing it? It's wrestling. It's a work. Why is she doing this now? Guess what's coming up?
A movie?
The Oscar nominations by her peers. She's just now on the cover of every tweet, every paper. It's Meryl, and she happens to have a movie coming up. It's called, in law, bullshit. That's what it is. It's absolute. I mean, if you don't think it is a work. It's wrestling.
You don't think she was genuine at all, Lionel?
First of all, let's talk about this. Anybody who doesn't know that Trump...
Somebody hated Mamma Mia.
Somebody hated Mamma Mia.
Lionel, they got the crowd shots and everyone's crying in the audience.
Except Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn was staring down.
Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson. Give me a shot of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Most
of the people locked in like this, they not really reacting.
No, they weren't buying it.
And Mel Gibson's sitting there like, awkward.
Awkward. I should go to the bathroom. I should have gone to the bathroom.
Go to commercial break. I got to get to the bar immediately. Everyone is staring at me because they know what I said.
Do you know how many people in Hollywood?
Oh, shit. All the Jews are looking at me right now. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Why can't Questlove start playing some music? Play her off.
Look at Denzel. Denzel say, I don't know what the hell is going on here.
They all locked in. It's like nobody. That's how Hollywood actors know what they're doing, man.
Oh, they're the best. They're actors.
They get a lot of concern, but they're not going to be like this. Yeah, girl. Yeah, preach. None of this.
They had perfect poker faces. You're like,
perfect.
They look like they're concerned and with her.
Right, but
now they look like they're not with her.
Right.
Right down the fucking
middle. Their goddamn misers paying off.
I'm with you.
All those classes.
They're actually thinking to themselves, how do I look? I'm listening. Do I pretend to be respectful?
Oh my God.
No approbation, no nodding.
And that's regular claps. That's like
Stone killers.
Robots.
Now, meanwhile...
So you think her speech was bullshit?
Absolutely. Now, why is to get... She's talking to her agent, CAA, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to say this, and you're ready to go, right? Good. I've got it all lined up, ready to go. Okay, you go out there, and I'm going to bring up and they say, now imagine this. Meryl, this is 2 years ago, this event. You bringing this up now?
Yeah, it was kind of weird to hear that dated story about that dude, the reporter. That was kind of...
Meryl, it's been debunked. We know this story. For some reason, I don't know why, but Donald Trump, and we have video talking about Ted Cruz. Oh, you don't want to be waterboard? The hands go up like in a flipper flapping.
Yeah.
Why he does this, I don't know.
I call it white man pop locking.
Arthrogryposis.
That's what he's trying to do.
Jesus.
Arthrogryposis, the particular malady that this fellow has, this Serge suffers from, it's not cerebral palsy. It doesn't even... It's been debunked. It's nonsense. And the reason why is, check out this from, I think it's CatholicsForTrump.com.
Oh boy.
Did one of the best exposés. He said, what about the people, this is Trump, who were yelling and screaming and celebrating after 9/11? What about those people?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Serge says, well, I don't really remember anything about that, and I was kind of here. Well, lo and behold, what do we have 7 days after? An article by Serge saying that this is what the police were investigating. He reported it, and so now he looks stupid. So it's that, To use the old Louis De Palma from Taxi.
Can I throw my 2 cents in there? Back on 9/11, there were absolutely people celebrating, but it was small pockets. And I think the problem with Trump is he said on TV he saw, what was the exact quote, hundreds, thousands?
Yeah, he inflated
And I think that's the problem people have with that because they can't find that particular footage. But as far as...
I did see 2 hot dog vendors high-five.
As far as small pockets of celebrating in Jersey City and some other places, that absolutely did happen.
They also brought in, remember the Israeli connection?
I didn't see that shit coming.
Remember the Israeli connection?
No.
The dancing Israelis in the white van in Jersey City. Remember that one? They brought. If you didn't know this, if you honestly were in the news business and did not hear the series of stories about this, so that's what this is about. It was
Jersey,
done.
the Jersey thing you said? Yeah.
So they bring
like
it
Jersey
up.
City
now,
or something?
why didn't she bring up this poor young man? By the way, nobody knew what to call him. This is the fellow in Chicago, the young 30-year-old man. Is he learning disabled? Well, it's not learning disabled. Is he retarded? Oh, can't say retarded.
They did the same thing to Eli Manning. That's what I felt like. Fuck.
But what about him?
Yeah.
This was a guy who was tortured for 2 days, made to drink toilet water. This is the worst.
Wait, that Facebook thing was for 2 days?
That's 2 days?
I thought it was
24 to 48 hours.
I thought that was a DMX video.
I didn't realize it was that long. Hey, can we go back to the reporter for 1 second, and certainly go to the Facebook Live story? Do you think that Trump was mocking the reporter and his disability?
The reporter from the Washington Post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah,
to this day.
yeah.
And Coulter argued her point. I've heard Lionel argue the point, you had a fabulous video about it on Lionel Nation. But as
it wasn't a perfect interpretation, but I think he was mocking
it. As guys, when someone pisses you off, you look at him and go, all right, what's wrong with him? What can I mock?
What we do.
And that's what guys do, whether it's right or wrong. So he saw that he has the funny hand, and he wasn't doing cerebral palsy, but he was showing like someone that would be agitated and uncomfortable with that hand. That's what guys do.
He pulls
Carl, is that what guys do, though?
Listen.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's what we do.
I can't speak for Trump. I can't, because I don't know the man. But if that guy went after me, and I was talking to my boys,
you would go at him.
I would palsy out when I was talking.
I don't think I would do it on TV, but I definitely would do it with my boys at barbershop.
Right. And my boys at the
but whenever you doing palsy, just for note,
right?
You got to be good at it.
Yeah.
The only person in history to do a palsy thing and got away with it was Busta Rhymes when he said "row, row" like you have cerebral palsy, and we all sung along with that.
Yes.
Even people with palsy was happy for the shout.
I have tried to see the other side because they had Coulter and, like I said, Lionel. And I just know what guys are capable of.
And that's what we do.
If you feel like this guy is really fucking pissed off and puts you in a corner.
Now, let me ask you a question.
It's like making a fat joke about Christy.
But don't you think, do you see the way we're talking about it? Yeah. Like, well, listen, like in private, I do that way. Don't you think that's one of the reasons he connects with so many people?
Yeah, because he doing it
like, man, I mean,
right.
Like, I can see that. Like, I can see someone doing that.
That's
like,
going to also make you disconnect with people, too, though.
Of course.
Do two simultaneous things.
Of course.
But I think he was mocking the dude a little.
What are we saying now? Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep. And guess
she is a good actress.
Of course she is. He's fantastic. Yeah. You know who she was very close with? John Cazale. Remember him? Fredo?
Oh, yeah.
Did 5 films in his life before he died of lung cancer.
Yeah.
Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Dog Day Afternoon, The Conversation, and Deer Hunter.
Right.
That's it.
That's a hell of 5
Academy Award monsters. Yeah. That was his legacy. She lived with him, stayed by him, was just devastated by his loss. He was one of the great. All right, fine.
He was a great actor.
Guess who's now top of mind? Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. That's all.
So she got it back into the mix. Her name.
Exactly.
That's a good mix.
And you think that's all it is?
Of course it is. It's old. It's old.
It was so old when she brought it up. I was like, what?
Of all the things for you to talk about,
He's been grabbing pussy since then. Bitch, don't you have a pussy? Mention that.
He probably should have went with the grabbing pussy thing, right?
Yes. I mean, keep me watching.
With Billy Bush.
Oh, poor Billy Bush.
5 years ago.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy. Trump skates and becomes president, and Billy Bush loses his great gig.
And
you gotta give him a White House
and all
job.
he wanted was a hug. He wasn't saying anything of that shit.
Billy made some money, though, right?
What did he say again?
He's going to be Donald Trump.
He got paid. He doesn't give a fuck about the money. He was like...
He needs a job now.
He was a Ryan Seacrest guy. He was
He'll be Trump's Farnsworth Bentley.
You don't care about the money? You care about the money.
He'll be Trump's Farnsworth Bentley.
But he cares
an umbrella.
Of course, to a point, he cares about the money, but he gives more of a shit that his career is completely gone.
How much did he get?
He's done.
He got like $20 million, right?
I don't think they paid him $20
Dude,
million.
you give me $20 million. You know what I would do to my fucking neighbors?
Do you know that that's also what killed... Two things killed Christie. Going back to Christie. That, because instead of Christie coming out and saying, no, listen, I mean, how stupid is he? You would say, well, look, it was a long time ago. I don't know anything about this. This was, there was some very serious legal questions about whether he could have been actually recorded and used against him, all that stuff. He came out full-throated, full throttle, and Trump didn't like that. Not to mention, when you prosecute your son-in-law's father, not a good idea.
He did send his pops to jail, but what a crook that dude is, huh? What a fucking crook.
I know nothing about... Seriously, all I know is your chances are probably not that great. Something tells me.
Lionel, I think Christie, as being a New Jersey resident and talking to Jersey people all day long, he lost all his credibility, not when that happened, but when he took that picture dressed in that baseball uniform, that you could see his fupa and the camel toe.
Yeah.
The fupa, the awning over his,
the fat upper pussy. That's the fupa.
There's a better picture of him out there that was way worse.
But that's the one that went around.
How about the one from this summer where he was dressed like a Pokeball?
Yes.
By the way,
just look at this guy.
That is also called a panis. A panis, a paniculus, or a tenterbelly.
Whoa. He's dressed as... It sounds like three black sisters. The Jenkins girl?
I never saw him. You never saw him dressed as a Pokemon ball?
No,
that one might be worse than the fucking, but I never saw
that. Look, come on, bro.
Oh, boy.
Opie, please.
It's bad.
You can't vote for that.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
What's going on down there?
Look, it goes down like 30
degrees.
Have a
micro?
It looked like the topical mat of the moon.
It's got a micro, I think.
There's no outline. There's no nothing.
Remember when he was talked into Letterman when they gave him the donuts? And he made a fool out of himself with a donut smash. I mean, he did. Yeah, that's,
I don't know. We got to take a little break. Did you like the Trump tweets, though? Meryl Streep, one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood.
I can't agree with that.
Is he fantastic?
That's just stupid, though. I mean, you can't argue that.
Excuse
Incorrect.
me. We're talking about it.
We are talking about it, but he's just wrong. You can be wrong and still loud, right?
Get used to it. Get used to it. The idea he's going to drive you crazy. And the thing about Trump is, leave him alone and he won't bother you. Go after him and he is going to say something that hurts you.
Yeah. You know what? I'm accustomed to him. He's a New Yorker to me. To me, it's just like anybody on the subway. It's like I'm used to this dude. I have 40 years of this.
Yeah, we've all seen this before.
I'm excited for the rest of the country to see what we got.
That we have to deal with.
As far as assholes.
Right.
Some of the best New York assholes is out there now.
Wait until his first press conference. When you say, kids, turn it down. There's a press conference. I mean, when was the last time he did that?
Yeah.
I mean, just think about watching anytime he's on TV, anytime he takes questions.
Yeah.
And wait till you see him in other countries.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Remember how they love Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Ireland, and you name it. Didn't you feel kind of good? Like, damn, they're
going to love
it. But you know what? When they hate him, when they turn on him, it makes me feel like, fuck you.
Right.
Because that's my fucking president. Exactly. I don't care who it is. I felt the same way about Reagan.
You think the rest of the world's going to love Trump?
No.
It's exactly what happens, Opie.
No.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. It's what happens with you and your Twitter.
He thought the Giants was going to win. He thought the Giants was going to beat Green Bay, too.
Yeah, maybe you should have gone by
what do you think? The rest of the world loves him?
You know what? He's a star.
He's a star.
Well, they love stars.
They don't cheer for stars. They'll still yell. We're wrestling stars. You can be a good guy or a bad guy.
Exactly.
But the crowd's big.
Yes.
It'll be
a baby face. Look, when people say, I can't believe that this man is acting so unpresidential, I'm thinking, wait a minute. Stop for a second. Let's go back. Okay, first of all, John Kennedy was he was a rake, this shanty, this overrated, horrible person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Lyndon Johnson. Lyndon Johnson.
The bullet was right? What you saying?
What makes him a horrible person?
The bullet had a good point?
Why was he a horrible person?
His whole thing, first of all, he was a meth addict. He almost lost
when
he
Have you ever tried meth? Don't speak out of turn. Don't speak out of turn, but the Big Al.
How did he look so damn good on meth?
He looked great.
Yeah.
John Kennedy was one of the most...
Nixon looked like the guy that was on meth.
With the bags and shit.
And the sweat during that debate in 1960.
Remember Nixon and the Jews, all
first televised debate.
Yeah.
Lyndon Johnson, who would call reporters in as he defecated, opened the bathroom. I mean, he was a crook. Probably killed his sister. Mac Wallace.
Wait, what are we doing?
This is too much.
Oh, he was nuts.
Oh,
dude, you're like the Bert Kreischer.
But if I was the president, to be honest with you, I would definitely take a shit with the door open and make everybody sit around.
You ever hear LBJ talking about needing some room in his slacks?
Yes.
No. Oh, it's the best.
He was calling
right after the break.
He called a tailor. It was the Hager slacks. He says, "Now, what I want you to do is my testicles all the
You've never heard this?
No,
it's the
grapefruits."
Yes, he's not lying. He's not lying.
Take a couple of mandarin oranges and a nylon stocking.
I don't know any of this.
Well, look, why don't we take a break? We'll play the LBJ.
This is incredible.
It's amazing.
History can be fun.
We've played it before on the show, but it's worth playing again.
Look. LBJ orders pants.
Yeah, the ordering pants audio is great.
How fast are these people? Before you get the word out,
they're the best. They're the best, Lionel.
So this was White House.
I love who I'm working with these days.
Keep this team. That's all I'm saying.
Team, I got 2 guys. You know what?
At the rate you're going,
you know when I first started here, they gave us like a staff of what? Or 10, 12 guys? It was crazy.
Wow.
All right, let's start with Lionel. Lionel Nation on YouTube. The YouTube channel does very well. And I did at least 2 or 3 hours this weekend trying to figure some shit out for your
I listen to it every day.
Thank you, sir. And Twitter at Lionel Media, and I appreciate that.
But the hacking, I just didn't get. I was following.
There's no evidence of it. The reason why you didn't get it was it never happened.
But Trump's having a speech on Wednesday, though, right? And he said he's going to actually say that he believes in the intelligence community's evidence. Or whatever they gave him.
He's going to give okay, whatever.
Can we talk about...
I want to see his face.
It feels like he's already the president. Like, I don't get
Yes!
Right?
He is.
Of course he is.
He is.
People have blown off.
And what about Obama, basically? And you know what's happening? Michelle wants to be the next Oprah. She is talking to her people. She wants
I can see that.
TV.
Oh, I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I can do warm-up.
And hopeless. Things are hopeless.
I like always hustling.
She just did her final speech from the White House.
Yesterday.
The other day, yeah.
Lionel, she's being polite, but as soon as Trump is officially the president, she's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah. Those claws are coming out.
They're not leaving D.C.?
Oh, Michelle?
Yes.
No,
and
Michelle's
where do you think she's going to live, and where do you think
they're trying to do
Obama's going to live?
Oh, you're saying they're not together?
Oh, please.
You saying they breaking up? You trying to break up the black family?
Never officially divorced. Never. But I mean, cannot
they ain't fucking.
wait.
You don't think it's going to be like an Oprah Stedman kind of thing?
You think
you
think they're going to live separate lives more or less?
I think they have been. It's been a it's a horrible existence. And by the way, the woman the unheralded hero, I think that is Michelle's mother.
The grandmother. The grandmother held them together.
Absolutely.
I agree.
She's a great woman.
That's why she said she's out after this. Yeah. They can go ahead and do what they're doing. She's bouncing.
Stand him. The mother couldn't stand him. But also, he's doing now in Iranian warfare, the Parthian shot. When you were retreating, you turned around and fired arrows at the oncoming. That's what he's doing. Because he is trying to cause this to be a mess. To have the DNI report now?
What do you call that when you're retreating?
Parthian shot.
It's my fucking life.
I'm going to make a shirt for you, Carl. All right, listen.
Parthian shot. Do we translate into parting shots? That's why we say parting shots.
There you go.
We're so lazy as Americans when it comes to languge.
We have to take a break, so we're going to do LBJ Pants audio. When we come back, you could stay, right?
Yes, sure.
We're also going to do, I want to do some Don Lemon.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do some Don Lemon.
I want to do Don Lemon with vodka.
What else we want to do after the break, Lionel? A little tease. You know how this radio thing works. You got one more in you?
I think we should do a little bit more about, I think the reaction, if Lemon includes this, the non-reaction to explaining who these hoodlums were who basically kidnapped this kid.
All right, of course.
And why hate crimes are stupid.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That's going to be interesting.
I think it's still sexy.
Mad Cuban, Carl Ruiz on Twitter. What do you got?
Pop's Diner.
come. We're getting an ATM machine.
Boom.
Cash only, baby.
Cash only.
Yes.
We have
like
Burt
that.
Kreischer coleslaw, $34 an ounce.
Where's my menu item?
We'll get there. We're going to work on
All
something
right.
good.
I want some Sherrod sausages or something.
Can you get? I would like an item on your fucking
Some
menu.
Opie omelets.
There's
Why
a
don't we
deli.
listen,
There's
you're
a deli
famous.
on Long Island when I used to work at BAB a million years ago.
Yeah.
Big fan at this deli. Came up with an Opie sandwich.
What was on it?
Oh, it was hack. It was like ham because
You come up with a sandwich.
it really is a ham sandwich. I went in there with my wife a bunch of years ago,
Right.
kind of like showing off. Oh, look, here's the place with the Opie sandwich, and I try to tell them that I'm the Opie from there.
They didn't give a fuck.
Didn't give a fuck and didn't know who the fuck I was on top of it.
I'll
just
do-
know
we will
that
do an
dumb
Opie-
sandwich has been on the menu forever.
You tell me what you want on it, and I'll make you an
so
Opie sandwich.
embarrassed. So embarrassed.
I had a sandwich at the Carnegie Deli before I went.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, went on
That
there.
place sucked.
What is
should've
it now?
gone
A
out of business.
CVS?
You know what? It did suck.
It sucked.
I'm with you.
I'm glad it's
Cats
gone.
is better. I like Cats.
Cat. There's
Calm
two
down,
things-
Carl. I'm
I
about to get
get-
my
I get-
fucking Carnberry.
Let me tell you why the Carnegie Deli sucked.
Garbage.
Well, it was just too much.
It was a joke.
If you can't get your mouth around a sandwich, it stinks.
That much pastrami would be $100 if it was real.
How big were the sandwiches? I mean,
literally
8 inches tall.
At least. That's hacky.
I thought Carnegie Deli sucked because my weed dealer got killed upstairs.
Did he really?
Remember the big shooting?
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
There you go. No news, nigga.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's the name of my new website, No News, nigga.
Sherrod's going to be in Sag Harbor on Friday.
That's
I know
right.
that much.
So that's right. Bay Street Theater this Friday, and then Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie, 28th. Get your ticket if it's left.
Pastrami Queen.
More with Lionel Media, Lionel Nation. I don't know how to promote you. Let's go Lionel Nation on
Coming
YouTube.
down.
More with Lionel next. Stay there.
Opie Radio is back.
Back with Lionel from Lionel Nation. Talking shop during the break. I like that. I don't get to talk radio with many people there, Lionel, because there's not a lot of people that understand the finer points of this.
People would
craft.
appreciate what you do more if they knew what you were doing, and they would also understand their own job and the art of anything.
Right.
If they understood kind of how this thing works. And there were some of the greatest potential, and that's why podcasting, at least I thought, had its potential was for being great. There are people out there that we know. There are broadcasters and out there who are bartenders and doctors and secretaries and people who would be fantastic. People that you know who can tell a story.
Right.
And then you get them and say, now, can you go beyond that? Because now that you've told this story.
Right.
Can you stretch this out? How long? Try this at home. I want you to go in front of a mirror. Go tonight. Just put a clock there and start talking. And don't repeat yourself. And don't start at logolalia, talking. Keep doing it. How long can you go? And it scares me how long I could I could go forever, and that scares me.
You go on and on and on, my friend.
I remember listening to Lionel.
On and on and on.
But I love it.
He would have a pause, and then he would yell at the producer on the way. He goes, "What do you mean I got to take a break?
Yeah.
I just got started."
But you know what you're doing right now? You know what? That's great. Jackie Gleason, one of my favorites. Jackie Gleason did his first show.
Went to my elementary school, PSR,
really?
137 in Brooklyn, Chauncey Street in Saratoga.
Jackie Gleason.
Just wanted to get that in, and it had a picture of his fat ass on the wall when he was a little boy.
I love
And that's
Jackie Gleason.
that's a good connection.
And he could wear the Chris Christie pants and make him look cool.
Do you remember when?
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, he could.
Jackie
you didn't give a
Gleason-
fuck that he was a fat one.
Jackie Gleason wasn't that fat.
He was
When you look at him now today, there are kids fatter than Jackie Gleason.
Me, I'm fatter than Jackie Gleason.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Carl.
But let me tell you what Jackie
I
Gleason.
wear Spanx though, so I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're all together?
Yeah, I look good.
All right.
When Jackie Gleason did his first show after the Honeymooners, his first variety show, it was horrible.
on TV.
Right.
And they were smoking and everything on there.
So the second show, now the Jackie Gleason, all of a sudden, the curtains open, and he walks out, and the director says, "What the hell is he doing? What's going on?" There was no room for error. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, last night's show, was a dog. A dog. And he said, and that, I loved it because when things go wrong. Did you watch the Golden Globes? Did you believe Jimmy Fallon? Did you believe that the prompter was down?
No. He stunk.
When things go wrong.
I like Fallon too, but there was nothing there.
When things go wrong.
Because he's not brave enough to take the shots. You got to take the shots.
You got to take the shots.
I think Ricky Gervais is the best.
He's
ever.
amazing.
Made him nervous. Yeah,
Ricky's great. Chrissy's great.
Yeah.
Who else fills that bill? So that was an obvious bit.
Jon Stewart?
I couldn't help myself last night.
Jon Stewart couldn't do that. No.
Who else did
I couldn't help myself last night. I'm trying to be good. I really am in this new year, especially watching the Golden Globes.
It's going great.
What does that mean?
And Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn are up there, and Amy Schumer's doing the shtick where
I thought it was great.
Goldie's too old, and she's reading it wrong and making fun of the fact that she's old.
Right.
And there's some lady, I guess she's pretty fucking famous. She went after Amy Schumer for ageism and all this, and I'm like, holy fuck! They were both in.
They were both in
on the bit.
Why not go after Goldie Hawn?
You could go after the fact that it wasn't good or funny or whatever. That's fine. But to think that Amy Schumer was purposely doing some ageism to Goldie Hawn without Goldie Hawn not being in on it, how dumb are you?
You gotta say something.
I lost my mind on this.
You must have never seen one Goldie Hawn movie in your life if you think that she's not in on the bit.
Look at this.
Right.
As soon as you said that, do you telepathically to him?
Yes.
How
it's
do
there.
you, up on the screen,
right?
There's Goldie Hawn, looking like she's got a little work there, and Schumer, almost within a picosecond of the time that you announced their names.
Right.
Amazing.
I don't think Amy looks like a potato.
Who said she looks like a potato?
Wait, what?
Wait, where did that come from? What? I can smell sour cream and chives.
What the? No.
Why would you say that?
I got headphones on. I didn't hear anybody fucking say
Nobody mentioned that. Nobody mentioned anything about a potato.
There she is with Kurt Russell.
I don't think she looks like a potato.
There's Amy and Kurt Russell.
Hey, I mean, it was something that was going around the internet the last few days.
What? Sniper, bro. You gotta watch him, bro. That's how Opie gets you in trouble.
Well, just put Amy Schumer potato. I don't see it myself, but
people need to just stop.
Anyway.
That's like I was texting Opie off the air, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like this, let me just stop. This guy's a nightmare.
Wait, there it is down here?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, no. Oh, Bubba, no.
That's really fucked up, man.
Oh, no.
Do you know why we're laughing?
I don't think she looks like a potato.
No. So this was just running through your head?
Yeah.
You just answering a question nobody asked?
No, you hear me? He's like, some people say. I'm like, who?
I know people think. I hear voices out there. I don't. I promise you.
I'm Latin, so I like the.
I just remember seeing this a lot when they were killing her on Twitter.
People are hard on the women, man.
They're obsessed with Amy Schumer on
John
Twitter.
Candy had a whole career. John Candy had a whole career. Nobody compared him as a potato. He's potato.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
But nobody ever bring up potato.
Right.
Amy Schumer's a good kid. She bought her parents bought their parents' farm back, man. I read that story. I broke my heart, man. She's a good kid.
We went to her mother's house on the Long Beach thing for 4th of July.
Yeah, she's got to pass with me. You take care of your parents, you got to pass with me.
I took care of my parents. It wasn't in every fucking publication across America.
I read it in Jet Magazine.
I fucking paid the mortgage for 12 straight years, Carl. Where's my article?
Now this explains it.
Where's my goddamn article? Are you kidding me?
You want to see him pop off? Tell him about Ryan Seacrest's money. He gets nuts.
Yeah, he'll get crazy.
Co-signing for mortgages I knew were bullshit. Where's my article in Us Magazine?
It all comes out.
It all comes out.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Probably could have went to the press with that. Got a little link.
You could have.
Hey, Lionel, I'm going to get us back on track here. I promise you that, sir.
No. This is great.
I got a tweet from Safari Web. He looks like he's a good chap on the old Twitter.
Okay.
He writes, at Opie Radio. Cheap plug for my Twitter.
Nice.
He's interesting, but Lionel made me just switch off the show. By the way, most of the feedback is just off the hook for you, Mr. Lionel. But this guy switched off the show when you, Lionel, was saying that JFK was a meth addict.
I can see how that could happen.
Hashtag can't take it seriously.
And what is the basis for his objection? Has he done any research on this?
I never heard about JFK and meth.
I heard about the drugs. I heard about the doctor giving it to him.
I heard about the gals.
I heard
heard about the gals.
I heard about the meth. I heard about the shots that he was getting.
Yeah.
And it was questionable what was in it, and people said it was methamphetamines or whatever. I don't know what the fuck.
A lot of people did this. In fact, it was
look, Dr. Feelgood. Was JFK regularly given shots of meth by a man called Dr. Feelgood?
Yeah, that was his doctor.
I love when people call up and they don't like. Tolstoy said, my favorite line of all time was, history would be a wonderful thing if only it were true. So people say, I don't like that. See, this is the kind of crap, this is the kind of bullshit, I think the word caca de toro, that gave us trigger warnings and gave us what is that in the snowflake talk? Trigger warning.
They just call them snowflakes.
No,
libtards.
No, but I'm saying
therapy dogs.
I know what he's talking about.
What's the word? Aggressive.
The words.
Microaggression.
Microaggression.
Here is the story.
I paid for those mortgages 12 years. 12 straight years. I didn't even have my own house, Carl. You want to dance, bitch? I didn't even have my own house, and I'm paying their mortgage for 12.
It's not Amy Schumer's fault, though.
But I bet you. I bet you felt so good that you were able to do that for your parents. No! Are you kidding me?
He hated it
because I wasn't in my own house.
You gotta let it go.
It's all about the caddy money they took away from me when I was 12, 13.
Did they do that?
Never got over it. Back to you, Lionel.
Go ahead, Lionel.
Back to
JFK and the meth.
JFK being a crackhead.
Yeah, you got to do your research before you just say somebody's wrong, right?
People don't like history that is wrong. One of my favorite stories is, the Tiananmen Square story. Almost all wrong.
No.
Yeah. The guy with the guy in front of the tank was the next day. It's like none of it's real, and nobody questions anything.
And I heard that tank was a Ford Explorer. Goddamn Ford Explorer. It wasn't even a fucking tank.
Oh,
Can you believe that?
Was it the Eddie Bauer?
It was the Eddie Bauer edition of Ford Explorer. That's why it looked green.
You guys got to hear the LBJ pants.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm ready.
We have played it in the past, but I feel like I got new listeners coming in.
Yeah,
you call Men's Warehouse and play this now over the...
This is great. He talks about his bunghole. That's what it was, Lionel. You didn't mention the bunghole. He talks about his bunghole. Listen to this, Carl.
I'm listening.
We'll see how far we get into
Mr.
it.
Hager? Yes, this is Joe Hager.
Hager slacks.
Is your father the one that makes clothes? Yes, sir. We're all together. You all made me some real lightweight slacks. He just made up on his own, sent to me 3 or 4 months ago. It's a kind of a light brown and a light green, rather soft green and soft brown. And they're real lightweight. Now, I need about 6 pairs for summer wear. I want a couple, maybe 3 of the light brown, kind of a almost powder color, like powder on a lady's face. Then there was some green, and then maybe some other light pair. If you had a blue in that or black, I'd have 1 blue and 1 black. I need about 6 pairs to wear around in the evening when I come in from work. And I need they're about a ½ inch too tight in the waist. Do you recall the exact size? I just wanted to be sure we get them right for you. No, I don't know. You all just guessed at them, I think, son, but wouldn't you have the measurements there? We'll find them for you. I can send you a pair. I want them a ½ inch larger in the waist than they were before, except I want 2 or 3 inches of stuff left back in there so I can take them up. I vary 10 to 15 pounds a month. All right. So leave me at least 2.5, 3 inches in the back where I can let them out or take them up, and make these a ½ inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least 1 inch longer. My money and my knife and everything fall out.
My knife.
My knife? What is he, fucking blood?
Is this get Trump?
Look at that beautiful Rolex.
Now, the pockets, when you sit down in the chair, the knife and your money comes out. So I needed at least another inch in the pockets.
Hey, when that happens.
Yeah. Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang is always a little too tight. So when you make them up, give me an inch that I can let out there, because they cut me. It's just like riding a wire fence. These are the best that I've had anywhere in the United States. But when I gain a little weight, they cut me under there. So, leave me, you never do have much margin there. Let's see if you can't leave me about an inch from where the zipper ends, under my bunghole.
My bunghole.
So I can let it out there if I need to.
That's taint area.
Now, be sure you got the best zippers in them. These are good that I have. And if you get those to me, I would sure be grateful. Where would you like to send, please? White House. Now, I don't guess there's any chance of getting a very lightweight sports shirt to go with that slack, is there? That same color?
Oh, he wants to coordinate.
Jesus.
For you. If you might look around, I wear about a 17. Extra long. You like it in the same fabric? Yeah, I sure would. I don't know whether that's too heavy for a shirt or not. I think it'd be too heavy for a shirt. I sure want to light as I can in that same color of matching it. If you don't mind, you figure out somebody up there that makes good shirts and get me one to match each one of them, and if they're good, we'll order some more.
This is how Amazon started.
I just sure will appreciate this. I need it more.
Talking to Jeff Bezos' grandfather.
Now,
my nut track.
That's about it. I guess I could get a jacket made out of that if I wanted to, couldn't I? No, I think that...
he's going all in.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, he sent me some jackets for summer earlier, but they were way too short. They hit me up about halfway down my belly. I had a much longer waist. But I thought if they had material like that and somebody could make me a jacket, I'd send them a sample to copy from. Well, I'll tell you what, if you will send us this, we'll find someone to make it. Okay. The material to match it. Okay, I'll do that. Now, how do you give this boy the address, because I'm running for a funeral, and give him address just how to dress these trousers, so we'll send them to you. And don't you get the measurements out of them and add a half inch to the back, give us an inch to the pockets, and about an inch underneath so we can let them out. In other words, you like just a little more stride in the crotch. Yeah, that's right. I want you to build these at least a half inch more and then leave me some in there. Okay, here he is.
Oh, my gosh.
What the fuck?
I'm going to a funeral. I wonder if it was JFK.
I know, seriously.
Beautiful.
That's the longer version, but I think I can listen to that for an hour.
First of all,
him just on the phone ordering pants.
He wanted pants, shirt, and a jacket made out of the same material?
Yeah.
He's going to look like fucking Lionel Richie in the Commodores.
What was the name?
It's perfect, though.
What the fuck?
You got gold shoes over there?
Right.
Can you go up there and get a guy that makes gold shoes?
And the biggest buttons you can find.
Red paisley inside.
The biggest button. I want a hat.
Get a hat. A big feather. How long feather?
Right.
How long of a feather can you get on that hat?
Oh, my God.
Do you remember in the 60s or 70s, similar to Jet?
Yes.
What was the black male kind of hip fashion? There was a name. I used to see them all the time with the really high guys with fros and the big platform shoes.
It was a name for
There's a name, yes.
For the fashion?
Yes.
Like not a,
If you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. I used to always look at these and love these wild. That's what he was describing. Green pants.
It was definitely like, I can see a fucking polyester-y fucking.
Do you know what a psychopath he was? Do you understand? Look up Mac Wallace. Look who these people, look at the whole Bobby Baker story. This was the guy who, remember, they did not want him until at the very last moment. Just go through history.
They didn't want him as vice president, you say?
No.
Right. But they thought that Kennedy needed him on the ticket because he represented the South.
That is Mac Wallace.
Right.
That could very well be one of either the shooters or the co-conspirators in JFK. They found either his palm print or something in the school book depository.
Right.
The whole... See, nobody wants to know the history of this because it bothers them.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know really what happened. And
Was Jack Ruby down with him?
Jack Ruby Ruby was basically a stooge. He was Carlos Marcello's guy.
Okay.
And he put to work Lee Harvey Oswald's uncle. I mean, it's so
dirty. So do you think that Harvey Oswald acted alone or not?
Absolutely not. If he acted at all.
If he acted at all.
At all. Absolutely.
This is too complicated for me.
Hey,
he definitely didn't do it by himself.
I really do try to keep it fair on the show. And this guy, I don't know his Twitter because his regular name's too long on the phone here on the app. But he says, hey, there are other videos of Trump doing the same portrayal for other people as well who aren't disabled.
That's what I said.
No, I know, and that is your point, and I want to make it again. But
he's just bad at impersonation.
But I still believe he was. You pick that one thing and you mock it. But I wanted to make sure we get that out there. I know there's other videos.
Check out the article, Catholics for Trump or something. They laid it out. You know what's funny? The independent investigative journalist that citizens do is remarkable. What people are coming up with, what they're able to put together. You don't need to go to journalists. That's the article.
Yeah.
Right.
And also read how this lying sack of mierda says, I don't remember ever saying anything about that. How do you remember not writing 7 days after, just not that you endorsed the notion of people celebrating, but you wrote it in the Washington Post,
right,
which is owned by Jeff Bezos, which is fake news, which does not exist. Woodward and Bernstein, it's over with. New York Times,
it's not that no more.
You talk about RTV owned by a foreign corporation, Carlos Slim. It's a joke. That's what that's about.
Slim owns all the cell phones in Mexico, right? Is that what he does?
I don't know if he owns all of them, but that's his claim to fame. And they buy these newspapers as a trinket, as something to own.
Yeah, it's just something like a bragging right. It's something to have.
Right.
It's like having, an extra 2-car garage.
This guy wants to help you out with the black thing, I think. Let's say hi to Brad on Long Island. Brad, go ahead.
Opie, love the show. Sherrod, Lionel, you guys are the best.
Thanks, brother.
Love the Cuban.
The Cuban. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, love the Cuban. Hey, Lionel, is that magazine you were talking about called Ebony?
No, not Ebony.
That was a good guess, though.
I like the guess. Jet.
It's not Jet or Ebony or Essence.
You said Jet. Ebony was Jet.
It was a fashion...
King magazine.
No, it was a fashion... It was the name of a company that specified in some of the most incredible style.
FUBU.
No, I'm going to hit you.
Lionel's talking about it. Lionel wants to say.
Because I show my whiteness.
Echo.
Lionel's so close to saying it was a magazine about black people's clothes.
Yeah, I think
I just said there were black. Right, it was men, but it was geared towards this. But it was the wildest, but big froze and strong, and it just was. I'm looking it up; it's driving me nuts.
African princesses.
Do you remember? I'm going to say something. Please don't think ill of me. Do you remember
black fashion?
A walk?
What year?
A style.
Oh yeah. Like a strut?
Cool, yes.
Yeah.
A stride.
It was a different stride, different swag.
One of my favorite people, a dear friend of mine, Chuck Leonard.
Okay.
Big disc jockey, ABC, New York. Knew him for
I know
just
that name.
Wonderful. He was, I told him, I said, nobody is like this. It was smooth, soulful. Remember when Shaft came out?
Yeah.
The idea of we all envied it. It was like it was beautiful. It was a way of walking, a slide, a grace.
Yeah.
And if you try to say somebody, you're being racist. I'm not being a racist. I'm telling you, there was something where I appreciate that. When I was a kid, my first concert, my cousin Billy and I would go to see the Temptations at the Four Tops.
Right.
I was like 11 years old. I loved it. We had no idea about anybody claiming anything, and then it was ruined. Because everybody today now is taking the notion of diversity and of color and this and that, and they've just ruined the entire... I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid.
Thanks, Brad. I got to go. All right. I don't know. We're not going to get the answer to that. What about the Facebook thing? I didn't know that was for 2 days there in Chicago, Lionel.
Yeah, what the fuck?
24 to 48 hours is what they were saying. And this poor young man was... am I over modulating? Anyway. This poor man was made to drink toilet water.
No!
How dare you? say, am I overmodulated?
Explain to me.
They these black goons at least put Kool-Aid in it.
Opie is wrong.
I'm working these levels. How dare you, sir?
I just don't want to.
We're heavyweights in here. Don't come in here with that bantamweight shit.
How about you work on your mic technique, sir?
What? Talking into it? I'm sorry. Explain to me this. Explain to me the mentality of going on Facebook Live and not understanding, maybe perhaps this might be illegal and we're recording this in live time. Here's the next question I have.
Yeah.
Is there any duty of Facebook? These people have algorithms. You put one thing in there that was against Hillary, they shut you down. You put something that's nude, they shut you down. This went on for how long? Does Facebook have a duty? And the third is, if you're watching something, there's a term in law called misprision, where you do not report a crime that you know is being committed.
Right.
People don't like to do that. You're under no.
Yeah, you can be charged.
You can be charged.
Well,
I'd be in
federal,
jail 500 times.
Just from my family, I'd be in jail.
But look at how Facebook, these people, but the savagery of people who watched it.
Right.
But a lot of people think, hey, this is fake. A lot of people must have been like, fake.
I'd watch it.
No fucking way.
I would watch it.
So you don't know what's real or fake on social media or Facebook anyway.
Something else happened.
We don't know when we don't know when it was reported though. When was the first report that this was going on to Facebook? And do they have a responsibility? That's a very good question.
Here's what happens. There's something psychologically strange that happens. You see, this isn't real.
Right.
See, when I'm talking to you, I'm tweeting. I'm not, this is my little world.
Right.
I'm not in New York. I'm not here on 6th Avenue. No, I'm here in my world. And I'm going to write something, and I'm going to use the N-word, or I'm going to take a pic of myself nude and send it to my boyfriend, because I don't exist except here. And nobody watches this. So consequently, when I'm committing a crime, I don't think of anybody but me. It's personal. It's me.
Right. You put it right back in your pocket.
I live here. This is my world. What do you mean? Other people can see this?
Right.
So this bizarre. This is what happens. Also, this is why me lied. This is why the Holocaust. This was the great Milgram. Did you ever see the Milgram experiment in the '60s when they would electrocute people? 1960, during the time of the Eichmann trial, people said, "How can these people like Eichmann? How can these guards be responsible for the Holocaust?" So Milgram, who was a psychology professor at Yale, set up this experiment where he got people off the street to come in and be a part of something to help science. And it was all fake, but they didn't know this. So they hooked people up and they said, you're going to read the question. And when they get the answer wrong, you're going to give them an electrical shock. And then you're going to increase the voltage or the amperage, whatever it is, as each question becomes wrong. People off the street, Aunt B, just regular people, grandparents.
Turned it all the way up.
Some guys were yelling, stop it!
And they cranked it on them.
Other people were apparently unconscious, and they were still ratcheting. Listen,
wow.
Continue. Continue. We are animals.
Animals.
10 years later, the Stanford prison experiment showed the same thing.
Mr. Lionel, I could tag that. That's what people do when they're on live TV. They play a role. They're like, oh, I know exactly what they want from me here in this report, and they play along. They play their part.
Yep. Automatically. That's like I said, the phony. You see these phony little kids doing these big acting scenes in the Middle East every time a camera's around.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we get you suffering, but you don't got to do off-Broadway theater money. I get it. You don't see them, and then they turn the camera, and you just see them go like,
yeah.
I'm like, what? It's weird.
Something happens also because this did something. This potentiated weird behavior, like alcohol potentiates Valium. You know, they say alcohol can accentuate the effect. This made people crazy. Have you ever known somebody, an aunt, an uncle, a neighbor, a brother, a sibling, who all of a sudden says, yeah, sure, I'll give this Facebook a try? And they're lost in it. It's like, what happened? All right, all my prayer warriors, I got a prayer. My thoughts and prayers. Oh, give me the French flag. Thoughts and prayers to whatever. Oh my God, I'm having, LOL. I've got a friend who sits there like. I'm thinking, go outside. Then there are other people who say, Twitter? No, I don't do Twitter. Then there's it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. But Facebook, yes.
Yeah.
All right, all you prayer warriors. This new family, this is my world, and we're going to and I'm here, and I'm by myself on New Year's Eve, and here's a glass of wine. LOL. LMFOLLI. It's like, you're a loser. You're a loser. Kill yourself. But record it live.
so we can watch it.
Hell yeah.
Then one day, when somebody says, you're under arrest.
Like.
Give us your phone. Yeah. You don't exist anymore. And it's not going to be like a child. You don't exist. And if somebody says, anybody seen Sherrod? I'm over here. No, you're not. You're not here.
You're not in my phone anymore. So
and then one day, they're going to do this. Yeah. Remember years ago when your dogs would walk off and run away, and they would use a little RFID, a little radio frequency identification chip.
Yeah.
Like OnStar for your dog. And then years later, you'd say, we found this dog. It's amazing.
He ended up in Florida somehow, but they brought him back 3 years.
But some vet scanned it and said, oh, this is the Brown family, and that's a little tiger, and we called them. And then they said, if your mom and dad kind of walk off because of dementia or whatever, wouldn't you want to find out where they are? Let's put a little chip the size of a grain of rice. Yeah. It's totally safe. And you can take it back if you want, or maybe a pendant, kind of like I've fallen, I can't get up, but just to let them know, wait a minute, where's Grandma? Don't worry, Tad. He's down the block. Yeah. Like, where's my phone? There he is. And then one day they say, your kids, no more Amber Alerts. What if your child were abducted? And you knew, wait a minute, I know where he is. He's right there. And we'll recess this little chip somewhere where the bad guy can't find it. You don't want him hacking off a leg.
Don't put it in the booty hole, because that's where they look first.
Yeah. Might get damaged.
Thank you, Sherrod. Thank you for bringing it back. Thank you.
That was like
we needed a joke in there, sir.
No, but this is where we're going, and you're next. But you're next.
Yeah.
And you're going to have this chip. They're going to say, hey, listen, don't you understand when you're out? Don't worry about your money.
That's what I say
Just
about
have a little chip and
that's
go like
the
this.
Same thing I say about the tolls now. They got this new, nobody got to pay tolls no more, 95 or nothing, because they take a picture of your license plate, so they automatically send it to your house.
Isn't that amazing that people avoided the Easy Pass for all these years, and now they're like, well, fuck.
Now they're coming after you.
Now we got this.
They tracking all of us. Everybody's like this. I'll save 7 seconds a month. It's like stupid.
Wait.
You can't leave town now without them knowing.
But the new commercial is happening in New York.
Yeah.
There's going to be no tolls.
No tolls.
And if you have the Easy Pass, they'll deduct it from your account. But if you don't, they're like, don't worry, we'll just fucking mail you a
But you don't. But they're too stupid. But they're too stupid to realize this, because you're going to have the chip next.
Yes. That's not even following all our movements. That's all it is.
And then one day you're going to say, I've got everything on this chip. Look at this. Hey, guys, look at this. And you're going to wait online overnight for some store to get this thing.
To get the chip.
And then you're going to be like, look at this. This is fantastic. And then, oh, wait a minute. Sherrod's here. Why?
Never lose my wallet again.
GPS, Foursquare. There he is. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, I see you.
Yeah.
Then your records, and then you go and you're found guilty or something. There again.
This is why I want to disappear.
The judge doesn't find you guilty and send you to jail. He turns your chip off. Oh. And poof, you don't exist.
I turn my chip off.
And friends of yours, this is like Rod Serling.
That's awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are going to say, you're going to say, hey, Mom, Dad, it's me, I'm here. No, Sherrod.
You're not.
You're not here.
I don't exist.
I learned from Opie. You motherfuckers are ingrates. Boom.
Fucking guy.
Do you have a car? Yes. Do you have a fob? One of those things? Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, this is terrific. No more keys. You're a schmuck.
You're a schmuck.
You're a schmuck.
Use the key, you asshole. They tracking everything.
Yes. You're going to put that in
your car. They can plant shit on you.
This whole toll shit is all ISIS and fucking terrorist shit, because they want to track all the vehicles.
Here's the problem.
And now they can.
It's too late. We're going to lose our
It's too late. It's
no, it's not too late. If you say we've already lost it. If you said no.
Well, I know we already lost, but it's going to get even worse.
But what about this? But wait a minute.
We come from a time where we're used to having privacy. These kids coming up, they don't understand what privacy is.
Exactly. You're right about that. But Google driverless cars. Oh, what about this? All of a sudden, we're going to say, you know what? I don't even care about performance anymore because I'm not driving. So let's say Sherrod or Mr. Cuban decide one day, you know what we're going to do? I've got this car, which is driverless. This is fantastic. And I want to go see this place called the Hamptons. And I've always wanted to go there. And I'm going to put my coordinates there. And it says to you, no. What do you mean, no? No. You're staying here. What do you mean I'm staying here? It's my car.
That's iRobot shit.
And you're going to get a bill.
Hamptons are full. You're
going to get a bill for track and tax. They're going to say, Mr. Opie, your footprint this year, by virtue of the fact that you've been using this fob that you thought was so cool, we know exactly where you are. And by the way, you're speeding, your insurance rates are going to go up, and you're going to pay this in a carbon tax. And that's what global warming and climate change is all about, to get you into carbon exchange, carbon taxes, and the like. Well, yeah, it is unbelievable. You're going to be a prisoner of a quadrant, not a FEMA camp, but you're going to be in your little area, and you're going to like it. Because you're going to be inside, and your kids are going to be trained and born to live in their little hovel with their wife beater, with their Cheeto dust, just sitting in there talking to their imaginary friends. And there is no prison, because you don't even know what freedom is. Yeah. You were born in captivity, and that's what this is about, to keep it coming.
And to get more money out of your pockets, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Obviously. Hey, were you thinking Mac Daddy?
Mac Daddy?
The clothing line?
Come on. I think we might have the answer.
What?
Let me go to John in California.
No.
Because I know this is driving you nuts, Lionel. John, go ahead.
No, this ain't it.
Hey, guys, what's going on? I love the Cuban, and, Sherrod, please get to Florida, man. Do a show in Florida.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm coming down there.
Awesome. Lionel, I grew up in Florida listening to you, so it's great to hear your voice.
Yes, sir.
Hey, is it the Mac Daddy or the Daddy Mac look? It had the big hat, the suits, the boots, all that stuff.
It wasn't the name of the look. It was the name of a company. It was the name of a company.
Oh, fuck.
It's driving me nuts. They had real high-waisted pants, big platform, throws
like
out.
in that movie, I'm going to get you, sucker, like that?
Bo, no, not
yes.
What was it like that much?
That's how I was going to end the show today, too, with the answer. We were going to wrap this up with a nice bow.
I'm sorry, I'm white. I don't know the answer.
Never apologize. Sorry, I'm white.
All right. I don't know.
Take it easy, guys.
Take care, brother.
Lionel, we're done, unfortunately. That went way too fast.
Yeah,
that means we were having a good time.
This is great. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Lionel, what do you want to plug? Lionel Nation on YouTube. It's a great YouTube channel. Lionel makes one video a day, basically, about a half hour.
Best videos
on all the,
at Twitter, at Lionel Media. Thank you, gentlemen.
On all the big topics of the day. Carl Ruiz on Twitter, the Mad Cuban. What do you got?
They gave me a sheet now. Roland's Food Court on SiriusXM on demand. Facebook, Roland's Food Court. Instagram, Roland's Food Court.
Yeah! Huh? I give you a sheet. I give you a sheet.
Nice. And Sharon.
Supposedly, I ain't shit. Sharon.
Supposedly Lionel was calling you Sharon all day.
Hey, I've been called worse.
All right.
In
Sherrod
this room.
Small.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sherrod _Small on Twitter. What do you got? You got,
I got Bay Street Theater this Friday, February 13th, 8 o'clock show. Yeah, me, Christian Finnegan, Joe Vesey. So make sure you come out and check that. Long Island.
Right.
That's your shit. So get your peoples out, Opie.
We're going to do it.
Excellent. And then I got the 28th. I'll be up in Poughkeepsie at Laugh It Up.
It'll
be fun.
My YouTube channel is Opie Radio, and we're doing something a little different in the new year. Every once in a while, we're going to throw a whole show up there.
Yeah.
And we decided to take the one from last week where it was Bert Kreischer, Sherrod Small, the Mad Cuban, and myself.
That was a good episode.
That's up there for your viewing pleasure right now.
Oh, yeah, Race Wars tonight, too. We got Artie Lang.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Artie's on tonight.
Wow.
Tell
him to come through here later this week.
I definitely will. He said he got a good story for us, too.
Oh.
Big story.
Erock turns the music up louder and louder.
It's like Showgirls.
Fuck. He's like those people with the turning up the electric shock. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Opie Radio is now over for now. Over.